All right, everybody, welcome back to the second round of the Nova Open 2023. We're here in
kind
Washington,
of a running
DC.
gag in my local group. So
We've got Tyler Pridgen as CIS against Jason Vassilicos playing Empire. So we got CIS list on board here. It's Dooku and Asajj with double Magna Guards up against the Imperialist, which I believe is Veers, Bossk, and I think there was a third character there, maybe Joke.
Iden.
Iden Versio. So Iden Veers with Bossk and Death Troopers for the obviously for the tac strike. They're going to happen.
Am I right? Did I? Bossk, Iden.
Yep, Bossk, Iden.
Inferno Squad, Veers.
I also use
Double Death Troopers.
shield tokens to keep track of all my exhaustibles.
So quite the
Because I've got like
Empire
a million.
list. Will not be short of aims.
No, will not be short. So we're still gonna be programming some list things. We're gonna listen to the players as they set up. They haven't quite done their turn 0 just yet, so we're gonna get into that momentarily here. It has been decided that Tyler will be the blue player, so that CIS is blue, and Jason is going to be red. This Empire will be red.
Not sure if there's a particular spot
So
to put these, but I guess not.
I think David's programming the list so we can pull them up. But Tyler, first of all, never met Tyler.
Do you want to cut the deck?
He's in a vest with a CIS patch on it.
Awesome.
He's playing Dooku Ventress.
Okay, so I'll
Very
come on over to your
thematic.
side.
Really digging this guy's vibe so far. Do we have the? Are we showing the camera?
Yeah, we're going to show the. We're going to try to show the flop here.
No, you're good.
Right
I just
there.
figured I'd come over here.
Okay. Here's the flop. So one of the key differences here is the deployments. Tyler's running a lot of the close range deployments, where Jason was running the long range. So, of course, we got our light blocking one of them.
Yeah, unfortunately. So the hostage exchange looks like it's the first objective in the flop, followed by intercept
This just be a
transmissions.
nightmare to play.
Yeah, I suspect hostage will
Danger
probably be
close.
an easy ban, but with 2 force users. But he does have the mortar plays. The mortar moves pretty quick. It scoots across
Death
the board.
Troopers, 2 squads. Okay.
Intercept,
Iden.
key, and recover.
You said you had Inferno? Or did I mishear you?
Yeah, Inferno. They don't have any upgrades. Just the 2 guys.
It's the paint scheme that's getting me. Okay.
Yeah, those
So
are
the first deployment that's behind the light there
Nice.
is
From
what
major
people tell me.
offensive.
Who are you going to call?
So major offensive, danger close,
All right.
advanced,
Well,
and then.
I think I want to go with Danger Close.
Yep, and he's going to get rid of his longest deployment right off the bat.
Yep, cancels the long deployment, try to mitigate the range advantage that the Empire list may have. Limited Viz also up, looks like.
Of course.
Jason
Why would you
canceled
give me
limited
that?
Viz. Exactly.
Supply
Why
drop.
would you give me that? Supply drop, really good.
I think
Repairs,
both
medics.
teams don't mind supply drop.
Yeah.
So now I think he can force what objective he wants. Does he want key or does he want? Is it intercept? Yeah.
Yeah, hostage or intercept.
Or yeah, hostage. Excuse me, hostage.
So I'm going to be there, and you'll be.
This is read from this direction. So.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm the long way on that side.
Yep.
Okay.
So again, danger close kind of changes up the size of the board you planned on.
Thought about not taking that for quality of life decisions, but just made sense.
I don't think you want hostage in advanced.
Yeah, I don't think so.
So you don't. If you want to try your luck at hostage, you definitely
No,
don't ban down
he's
to
old.
advanced.
He's decrepit.
The choice,
He's got a walker.
the choice
He's
here is
on the cover
definitely hostage
AARP.
versus
Intercept.
intercept. Yeah.
I don't know that you're concerned. You don't necessarily want War Raider either. So yeah,
Right.
that is the choice. Activation-wise, the CIS list has 8 activations. The Empire list has 9 activations. And this map
Sorry.
here,
No, you're good.
I don't know if you can show another angle, David, but there's not a lot of big terrain, but there's a lot of pieces of terrain that are
Not the
just
map
tall
I'd want to
enough
be on. Double
to hide line of
14
sight.
years.
Yeah.
But is that much
So-
different from that? I guess so.
So there'll definitely be some approach angles for the Jedi on this. I think it's, in that regard, it'll be tough for the Empire list. But his gun line is
You're a hostage.
That makes sense.
quite a bit stronger.
Sorry,
His
that
range
took so
threats
long.
are
Nope, you're good.
significantly stronger.
So he does
Then-
clear hostage.
Okay, so he goes intercept.
Intercept, danger close,
Okay.
supply drop
Right.
for for your objectives.
I think Tyler's list is just it's going to come at you either way. So
yep, it's a very aggressive list. It's Asajj, double Magna Guard.
I mean,
Here are your
his
supply
only
drop
ranged
boxes.
shots are naked. Magnas at range 2 and naked, or not naked.
Our intercept points will need to measure
well,
out.
essentially naked B1s because they all have medical droids or worker droids. So
Deployments.
interesting list. And the Magnas don't even have rockets, so they're actually naked Magnas with situational and protector. They're just there to protect the force users coming in.
Fixing up some overlays here while we get into this game. I'm super excited. I'm really eager to see what Asajj and Dooku can do. Whether he decides to drop the divulge card early or not, like which one he gets to. We're not quite at that point yet because we just finished the, we're not quite in the deploy unit step. We're still setting up the objectives and the conditions for a supply drop.
Well, I think I know a lot of people think the bounty option on Asajj is just bad.
Yeah.
I am not one of those people. I think it has its uses.
It does have its uses.
And I think it's underused. That being said, I think this is a perfect matchup to value the outmaneuver.
Yeah.
Because you're going into Bossk.
Right.
You're going into Inferno.
You also don't have a lot of immune pierce targets to do Makashi on.
Exactly. You have the impervious. No. Excuse me.
No,
Does he have any?
There's nothing.
There's actually nothing.
Yeah, there's nothing in the enemy list that has impervious.
Actually,
So
I was
Makashi-
thinking they had some. So Makashi's dead.
Makashi is effectively dead. Yeah.
So what's better, bounty or outmaneuver? Honestly, maybe bounty.
Maybe bounty. Yeah, if he can get a
Outmaneuver is fantastic into Bossk and an Inferno squad and the mortar. It's fantastic. But yeah, I think with Makashi being dead, I think I might go bounty. What's up, Mr. Brian?
Hey Brian, how's it going?
Cool.
I think the
Cool.
blue list command
Well, center
has to
point
be
seems
one
pretty
word.
easy since we got the split in the map
Blue list,
anyways.
one word.
Looks like it should be right here.
Brian, I don't know if you just tuned in, but we got a good Asajj
then center
Dooku
to
list.
center.
That's just,
Mind placing that if I hold this steady?
it's just going to charge at him. That's all it does. It
Center to
has
center.
literally no range threats.
The other one?
Maybe it's not working. Is the command set up, David?
Excellent.
Oh, it's not working just yet. Let me.
All right, supply drop boxes.
I lied to you, Basil. True, but again, the bounty
All
took
right, we're gonna put one right.
the threat.
there.
Sometimes the threat of the bounty is just as good as collecting the bounty. So, if you bounty Bossk or Iden, now they can't even come close to you for fear of bounty.
If we goes back here.
How many 5th Trooper
Right.
players are
Yeah,
here
right.
in Nova? I don't
put this guy
know.
here.
Yep.
So Kyle and
Place
Mike.
one right
and
over
Evan,
here.
And then I guess technically Nick Bodnar is 5th Trooper because he's.
That's why I said I seen Evan, I seen Kyle, but I don't, and Mike. I don't know who's 5th Trooper and who's not, because sometimes
Well, Nick is, I guess, because Legion 99 is part of 5th Trooper Network now.
exactly.
my final
people come,
box.
people go.
Yeah.
So
Right there.
Let us fix the commands.
So actually, if you look at this angle right here from the side camera, every one of those little canvas walls
Right, so
is-
those are out. I do have a
is
card to
potentially line of
divulge.
sight blocking. It's just a hair
We'll
taller,
divulge
like an eighth of an
the
inch
Yes
taller
My
than
Master
silhouette.
card,
All right,
and
here's the
she
moment
will
of truth.
take the.
You doing bounty or?
I feel like bounty's always a trap. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the outmaneuver, demoralize one, and
Oh.
Makashi Mastery.
Okay.
Do I need to put it in there?
What's that?
Do I need to put it in there?
You're good.
Sweet.
I don't know.
All right,
Okay.
let's deploy. Unless you have anything to divulge.
Nothing for me.
Okay. All right.
So,
Place the T-Series somewhere.
all right. So anyway, that's the choice
Probably-
outmaneuver. That's a safe choice.
Right
Dodge
on
crits.
over. Let me see. Right there.
So anyway, back to your point, Aaron. I think a lot of those canvas walls, and there's over a dozen of them on the map. I think Asajj can just nudge up against them and be pretty hidden. Of course, you have the flanking angles there, depending on what angle they're playing
Also
at.
shore that's going to
But
shore.
she can hide behind it. Yeah, that was. Yeah, his jacket's pretty sweet.
Okay.
Yep. Magnus.
So Endless, next to the campfire on the map,
Yeah.
there's a little
The squad on the
object.
right.
Oh, yeah.
Here.
This object Tyler placed on the map and said, "Do you mind if we just put that on there for fun? It doesn't have to be."
Oh, I see. It's the, I see it. It'll focus on this. That's the second. Focus. There it is. We have the piano playing B1
The mortar.
droid.
So yeah, we got a piano playing B1. So all about
You look
Tyler's
like I've seen you
vibe.
at
So
other
he
tournaments?
set that out there.
Where at?
Have you been
They
at
decided
PAX
it
or-
will not impact
Not
the game.
PAX, but I go to
For all intents
Cherokee,
and
Rocky
purposes, it
Top.
doesn't
I
exist.
was at LVO last year.
But
Yeah.
just for
the New
funsies.
Orleans Open?
Anyway,
Nope.
No. I don't know where we crossed paths then. Richmond
know.
Open? No.
Yes, I was at the Richmond Open.
There you go. There
Was
we
I wearing a B1 Battle Droid mask? Maybe not back then. Never mind. Good question.
go. Those guys are good?
Yep. Double Magnus. Just so you know, Magnus Guard squads, the one unit leader that has both of his hands attached
Okay.
has the two guys with both hands on a staff. The one guy with one hand missing
Hey, Blood Ocean.
has the Medic Guards with one
Welcome
hand on a
in. Hi
staff.
from
So that's
Guam,
how I
yeah.
tell them apart.
All right.
The B1s are color coded to match their personnel.
Okay.
Tuning in all the way from Guam to watch Nova.
good stuff.
That's dedication.
We're going to go with a B1 squad, a medic squad. They will go ahead and just place right here.
T-Series and some Magna Guard.
We go with these
Going
Death
down
Troopers.
for Tyler.
I think it's
The Troopers of Death. Excellent.
pretty clear that, of course, he needs to be
Were you
careful
at
with
this
Dooku
year or
and
just
Asajj,
last
but he
year?
has both
Huh?
Magna
Were you at
Guards
the
that can
Richmond Open
protect.
this year or
That
last year?
Richmond Open,
Guardian.
I was there
and they have
last
protectors
year.
so they can
Nice.
Guardian crits.
Some more
And
B1s
so I think
for the
he's
Medbot.
more concerned about getting to where he needs to go than being perfectly hidden. So he's deploying. Well, he is deploying on the shorter side of his danger close. So he is a little bit conservative in that sense.
More Death Troopers.
What?
You have 9 activations.
Yeah.
Jason deploying very far back.
Some more B1 battle droids.
Yeah, true. Good point, Evan. So they're just there to Guardian Dooku. So Asajj is definitely more concerned with staying out of line of sight.
They can also, what do you call it?
We go with this, the Med Storms.
Guardian the T-Series, if necessary.
Does the table have any dangerous terrain? Well, there is a campfire. I'm not sure if it's real fire or it's fake. That may be the only thing that would
We didn't
be
talk about
dangerous.
it yet. Was that Bantha block line of sight?
I think
The
so,
Bantha.
but I don't know for a whole unit.
The Bantha could
mean, for a
possibly
single model.
eat one of the
Yeah,
models.
yeah, for sure.
I don't know what you
I
mean
don't
by
think anything
dangerous
here
terrain.
is going to block a mortar. These will, maybe the buildings, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Sounds
know,
about right.
No, that well, no. So basically just the buildings are going to block line of sight for the mortar.
So
Okay.
Jason is
We're gonna
being
put Count to
conservative
Dooku.
and staying far back. And
Right on over here.
knock on wood, because we just played intercept.
Yeah.
We barely made it to turn 4.
barely made it to
But
4,
in
yeah.
theory, if you get to turn 6, you have plenty of time. You do not need to rush out there.
Right. Well, let's be fair. Let's be fair to these guys. They're deploying so much faster, and they've done a really good job about being speedy in their deployment. And once again,
We put Inferno down.
we're a fresh game up link here, just a little bit of time. We're only 28 minutes in, so we're almost done with deployment. 28
Right
minutes
there?
in, which is about where you're supposed to be.
Yeah,
Ventress
but all trolling aside, Michael,
will be all the way over
you-
here.
explain what you mean by dangerous terrain. I'd be happy to answer. Is that like a 40K thing?
I think dangerous terrain is a 40K.
Okay,
thing.
I don't play 40K, so that's why I'm lost. So Dooku right there in the corner.
We'll put Bossk over here, and he's going to bounty Ventress.
Makes sense. Who else would he bounty?
So the supplies you see out there are
Okay.
supply drop
And
supplies.
then we've got an Iden.
Yep.
I think both squads like supply drops equally. Dooku and Asajj and the Magnus are going to want to scoop them up on their way through. And then, but on the same side, his gun line's going to move forward and scoop them up too, maybe get some free aims.
There's a quick shot of the Imperial Army. You can see Bossk is there, so is Veers, as well as a mortar and 2 death troopers. Looks like he's trying to find a place for Iden here.
I think you bounty Asajj, right?
He did bounty Asajj.
He did? Oh, he already decided?
He put Bossk down and very firmly said, I'm bountying Asajj.
Okay.
And Tyler responded, who else would you bounty?
So I'm going to put Iden there. I'm going to
okay.
recon intel her up a little bit.
No dangerous
Intel?
terrain in Legion.
Yeah, so like dangerous terrain in 40K is really
Keep her,
funny
Sniper and
because
Hunter.
it's like if you roll a 6, the model is slain, and that could be any model
Makes
from
sense.
like a tiny peasant to like the big demon lord or whatever.
So a big demon lord doesn't want to walk
Doesn't
through
want to walk
lava.
through dangerous terrain because like you could lose your
Let's have a
big
good game.
monster to
Yeah.
dangerous
All
terrain.
right.
Scared as hell.
He just slip and break his neck.
I am too, but just because dice are dice sometimes. Never get comfortable. Okay, I think I know what I want to play if you're ready.
Sure.
Standing orders.
Okay, just going to do push.
All right.
My order's going to a Magna. We have AI Direct Core Droid Trooper
So
to
they didn't
chain
put him
orders
under the
all the
camera,
way
but no
down
big deal,
to
'cause-
a other Magna Guard squad.
Simple one.
Simple cards.
Just leaving 2 commanders of
Push
interest in
on,
my bag.
Jason's side.
I'll put out dodges for retinue for the Magna Guards, independent dodge onto Ventress, and then the 4 aggressive tactic surges onto
So again,
what's
activation
kind of laying
wise,
around.
it's 9 on Jason to 8. So it's a lower activation Empire.
I'll give an order to Veers.
To 8 on
And then
Tyler?
I'm just going to coordinate
so
this
with
order.
Jason going first, there's not going to be any pass.
Bossk will get independent surge 2.
Shouldn't be any
Inferno
passing
will get
options on this
reliable
first round.
1 and retinue to Iden with an aim.
Okay.
So
And I use this to keep
commend
track of my
Jason on
passes.
being a little careful
so you know.
with staying
Okay.
as far back in his deployment. I
Not
don't
that
know
it
if
will
he had to
matter
stay
for
that
this
far
round.
back.
Yeah.
That's
you
he
need to give
didn't
Inferno
necessarily
an
come
order.
up to the corner, but he could have
Okay.
positioned slightly more aggressively, or at least maybe on a flank, because the flanks will be important for these canvas walls.
I'm going to go with Veers. Just to get us
CIS
started.
did deploy a lot more conservative than I thought. They honestly both deployed more conservatively than we thought they would.
He's going to do spotter 3.
Yeah, well, Asajj deployed on like the opposite side of the board practically.
Yeah.
So he's going to put 1 on
So
Inferno.
Asajj actually deployed aggressively.
1 on Iden.
Yeah, she deployed very aggressively. She's
So-
1 on Bossk.
I believe she's going to play to get up to that
And,
tent.
She's over here. Yeah, to go to the tent right there in the middle of the screen.
And you see from that tent, he'll be tough to get angles on her. So she'll be safe this first round because of the tent. And that's where on Jason's side, I like the conservative play on intercepts into 2 force users, but maybe give yourself some options. Just swing around the flanks of Danger Close a little bit. You don't have to push all the way up though.
Right.
He's just going to come here, basically less than a speed 2 move up in front of Iden.
Okay.
That's it for me.
Cool. I'm going to go ahead and go with the Magna Guard squad. Actually, sorry. No, I'm not. I'm going to go to the back. We get Ventress. I'm going to tap Improvised Orders to make sure I pull one of the
There's
two
that
commander
perfect
tokens.
Order control.
We want to get the T-Series.
With
He's going to
Improvised.
bolster both Magna Guards. Give them a surge. Then he's going to just recover to get back Improvised Orders.
Oh, we forgot to play our cards in the thing. I'm sorry.
Oh, shoot.
You're good.
My bad. Sorry. All right.
We asked the players like 3 things to help
go with the mortar?
stream,
Yeah.
to help the stream flow. You know, with the way you roll the dice or present your command cards. So they're apologizing to us for failing on their first attempt. You guys totally good.
Guys, just want to say thank you for coming out and watching the
Okay.
stream. If you're enjoying the
Just gonna
content,
do a
visit
speed move
patreon.com/yavinbase
And
become a patron today. There's a new $25 tier.
reposition.
Check that out
It's
if
not
you're
going to
interested.
reposition. Sorry.
But
do a second
you
speed
can
move
support for as
basically
little as
right
$5
there.
a month.
Behind that
and
light
it's,
cover cloth.
It's really going to help
The old
stream
light
out and help
cover
us do more of
cloth.
these. Our next event's going to be Crucible
All
in
right.
September. Looking forward to that.
I'm going to go ahead and
But
go
we
with the
still
Magna
got-
Guard squad.
This is
They are
round 2
going
of
to go
9
ahead
here at the
and
Nova
move.
Open.
And we will go ahead and just move to be on the other side of this box. We will then proceed to tap said box.
First supply draw coming out for Tyler.
Well, the choice is clear. We're taking grapple harpoons because it's the only choice. And it's back to you.
All right. I'm going to pull from the bag.
So bad pull, taking grapple harpoon there.
It's
Giving his Magna Guard scale,
Mr.
which is going to
Bossk.
be basically
I'm actually going to improv
basically
that.
useless on this board because it's so low lying.
Scale is
And
useless.
see what else I
They already
get.
have unhindered.
Yeah, they already have unhindered,
So
it's,
it is legitimate.
it is basically a dead card.
Iden. Ah. All right.
Did he double scale? Did he double pull grapple?
Yeah, he
I'll go
double
with
pulled
Iden.
grappling hook.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Feels bad. So Asajj might just be planning to sit behind the Bantha.
Yeah, that's probably what she's going to do.
That Bantha is going to be really hard to get an
This is
angle.
Iden's aim.
She can effectively play goalie in the middle.
Yeah, I think she'll just sit behind the Bantha.
I'm not going to do a full move.
Okay.
Just going to go partial to there. And she's going to take a shot at
Ventress.
Ventress.
Okay.
All right, but Iden being
With one aim. I know what the
It's gotta get a
cover
good
looks
shot.
like there. It might be
I mean, it's the
Open.
laser.
Ooh,
Iden shooting Ventress.
he found an open shot.
I guess
Looking pretty open to
touching
me.
that.
Yeah, it's
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Nah, that looks open, man.
all right.
All right, open shot on Ventress from Iden Versio. High velocity sniper.
So 2 black.
Yep.
Surge hit, one aim,
High velocity.
high velocity.
Okay.
So I'm just going to marksman this. Sorry,
To a hit. Okay.
So 2.
I'll roll
Pierce
2.
One, she's immune pierce.
Yep. We'll block 1, take 1.
All right.
Ouch.
Oh, shoot.
All right. He did good. We asked him to move the dice off the bottom of the tray, so he did good for us.
Okay. We're going to go ahead and go with these other Magna Guards.
Assuming that was Tyler's play.
Yeah.
They will go ahead. They will move.
Small mistake deploying her in a position where she can
And then
get,
we will just move again to get up to here.
Yeah.
but in the end, 1-1.
That will be them.
So just a chip off of Asajj. It kind of stinks to have to endure that.
Although the B1s aren't over there with her, he does have 2 medical droids. So if he so chooses, he can run a B1 over there and heal her up.
I'm going to pull from the bag. Core Trooper.
I agree, Michael.
Michael says, I still think scale should let the unit climb at speed 2 instead of speed 1.
But now it's essentially
We'll go
better
to
than
T21.
jump.
Right, that would be
UK if I just double move up to the
that would be
Yeah.
super
Yeah.
jump.
You
There
got
needs
it.
to be
Double
a
move up
caveat
here.
to that, but I agree it needs to be buffed.
What's in the box?
Oh, it is turn 1. Thank you, Philolog. Appreciate
Well,
that.
that's
Arc welder,
in the box.
I could use that one. and holo projector. I'll take the holo projector.
Okay.
Okay if I leave them on the board or...
You can leave them on the board or whatever works for you. You want to shuffle afterwards? I think it's
Sure.
like press and shuffle after you draw.
So just double move box.
Makes sense. All right. I will go ahead and go to the bag. We get Ventress.
Let's see.
Let me just transport over to your side. After I rally real quick, Indomitable. We'll rally that off. Good old Danger Close. We'll go ahead and just move. Then move again behind this.
Okay. So actually, he's being even more safe and sitting behind this canvas wall, which is just over the height of a silhouette. So, because the Bantho, you potentially do get an angle down the road from that bottom side of getting sniped by Iden, but no shots to be found, I don't think, with her back there.
I'm going to pull from the bag.
Go.
Ah, there's Bossk again. This man's just as eager to go.
So just to confirm, she is hidden behind that. There's no way that Bossk could like get to her and then like get another shot.
Thanks, Evan. That is correct. Yeah, so the canvas,
Just going to double move.
all those horizontal looking straight lines you see on the screen are walls. They're
That's the box.
like supposed to be like a canvas wall,
box.
and they are just taller than a silhouette. So all of those on the
You got
screen
the cards somewhere, right?
block line
Oh,
of sight.
My bad.
Well,
Yeah, you're good.
of course, them being a small
All right. What you get?
straight line piece of terrain, you can flank around them and get
Pretty
shots.
Targeting.
But from the
Also
directly
pretty good.
on,
Ooh.
they'll block line of sight.
Yeah, I'm going to take the back.
Hi there, Connor. Welcome in.
Let you shuffle that back in.
Greetings.
Yeah, thank you.
Connor tuning in from the UK.
I will go ahead and go with, I guess Dooku. I'll just pull him out of my bag. Not a lot of excitement this first turn. We're going to move, and we definitely move again just to get into this box
Yep.
right here. Got to stay in range 1 of my life support.
And then the bantha is the other big piece that can block.
Tap the
line of sight.
box. What's in the box? Where are the cards? Oh,
Sorry, I keep putting them back there.
no, you're good. You're good. I'll eventually adapt. Well, we got camouflage and also camouflage, so we'll take camouflage.
Okay,
You wanna
Dooku
think
with
about
the
that
low
longer?
profile
I think this is the
access.
second time I've gotten doubles of an upgrade. All right, back to you.
All right.
That's not bad. It's
Yeah.
not horrible.
Camo on Dooku's not bad if he takes a range shot. Like
What do I got in the
you
bag?
get an extra
Stormy,
hit to
Stormy,
cancel.
Death,
It's like a
Death,
dodge,
and then Inferno.
effectively, but it's like a worse dodge.
Where its upside is if you're going to take 2 or 3 attacks in the turn. Now you
Right.
have it on all 3 of
Gonna
them.
hit,
Right now you pop it once and it stays for the round.
But I think if you're taking several shots on
Inferno.
Dooku, something's not going right anyway.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Basically, they're just going to double move up to the box if you're okay with that.
Yeah.
No choices
And
to be
then
had
hit
so
it a
far.
second time.
Makes for a fast round.
Oh yeah, double grapple, double low profile.
Yeah.
Put the cards right there for you.
Of course, everyone's joke is always like, oh, I got to choose between
Another
low
arc welder.
profile and low profile. I'll choose
take
low
back,
profile.
All right.
Yeah.
Double back T.
We've all made that joke at
Oh,
least
yeah, you
once.
gotta shuffle these.
Yeah.
Undoubtedly.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go with some B1 battle droids. They're gonna move up to touch this box, tap the box.
I suspect one of his
'Cause that's what
B1s
we
is going to shoot towards Asajj to maybe restore a wound off her round 2.
I would hope so.
Why not? You have 4 to restore.
Yeah.
What's in the box? An arc welder. Well, we'll take that.
All right, picking up an arc welder out of the deck.
Yeah.
Useful to repair Magna Guard.
Okay.
I think this is Iden's aim that I spent, so I'm just going to move it off the board.
And in a way, repairing a Magna Guard is similar to repairing Dooku.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
they're guarding
Death
him so
Troopers.
often.
Guardian, it fuels the Guardian abilities of the Magna Guards.
What if you couldn't Guardian high velocity? What kind of OP?
That would be really OP.
Moving here.
Just
Okay.
high velocity is already so good.
That would make snipers even more crazy.
And move these guys here. Double move.
Okay.
And cohere them.
Custom full RB1s. Yeah, let me put one on in the dice tray. Let's take a look. I think
Sure.
Tyler won't mind showing one off.
Yeah, you can show one off.
Got some more B1 battle droids coming at you.
One of the viewers just thought your B1 card looked cool. Do you mind if I put it in the dice tray?
Yeah, go ahead, man. All right, let's go to these B1s here. They're just gonna move, and we'll begin to get to there.
You like world's #1 CIS?
Super Random Box asks, are there
yes,
two Magna Guard
yes, sir.
squads next to one another?
I
Yes,
even
there
have the
are.
beer
There are
cooler
two
from
3-body
1999.
Magna Guard squads with
Let's
no heavy
go.
weapons.
All right.
I'm pulling from the bag. It's the Med Droid Stormies.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you type in, Connor, if you type in !blue list, all one word, or !red list, it'll call up the lists in the chat, and you can just view them there.
So
So
double move up behind Bossk.
Okay.
So yeah,
whose
line of
terrain
sight.
is this endless?
All
This
right.
is Imperial terrain.
Not going to really affect.
so
I'm going to do how you go
visit
here. So I'm just gonna go some
imperialterrain.com.
B1
They
battle
provide all,
droids.
they
They're going
make all the
to
STLs for this.
move.
Yeah, and the
We'll go
Imperial
ahead and
terrain
move up
guys,
to-
or guy,
John.
Okay.
There.
Yeah, they've got a dozen tables or so.
Yeah, they donated, I believe, 15 tables for this event.
Yeah.
All right.
check 'em out.
I think that's Brown.
I got one more.
Got
Death
one more?
Trooper, sorry.
Imperialterrain.com.
It's got to be one word, Connor, and it just got posted right above you, so they're both on there. I don't think it's not going to link it again within a certain amount of time.
Yeah, because I don't want the chat just to get spammed with it.
Yeah, otherwise Brian would just say red list, and we never get to talk.
Yeah, we just never see each other talking.
I don't know if he's still watching. Anyway, so mostly, other than Iden being infinite range,
Squeeze in here.
it's more so just positioning. It's really interesting CIS list
it for me.
because he has
Okay.
3
In a
B1
row.
units that can shoot 6 whites
Magna's
at
going to
range
hold
3,
on to a dodge for the retinue.
and he has 2
And Ventress will
Magnas that
hold on
don't
to
even
a
have a
dodge
heavy
for independent dodge.
that shoot at range 2. So
I don't
he
usually
really
take
has
those
like
off the
no
board
range
unless-
firepower. Like,
Yeah, all of his, like you said, all of his
Put
stuff
those-
is going to be like fishing for crits from the B1s,
and the Force user play.
the Force users, yeah. And then like Magna Guard 6 black shooting is not terrible, but it's not amazing either.
But they're probably going to be a mini down because they've been guarding.
right. So it turns down to 4.
But they can tie some up in melee and give them problems.
This is an interesting game.
Hey there, Beskar 11, welcome
All right.
in.
I think I'm ready when you are.
Says great commentary and stream quality. Well, thank you, sir. This is a Worlds qualifier. That is correct.
So what's that mean? Is there 4 invites?
It means there's 4 invites on the line and a flight. So the winner will be
sitting pretty, living
flying
well.
to Chicago. Oh, thank you, Panzer Ninja. You're right. The gun
Sorry.
on Magna Guards is black-white. It's not black-black.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a melee charge, David.
No. I was saying the shooting.
Yeah.
And here?
Oh yeah, right here. Yep.
Standing orders. I'm not motivated to go first. There's no point.
So, I promise you, Tyler did.
So
bring
the
us
orders are
command
going to be the
cards.
same as last time.
I wanted him to hear me.
A Magna Guard,
I'm glad he
AI
can't- I'm
direct
glad
to
he can't hear
core,
me.
coordinate to a Magna Guard.
So, no reason for Tyler to rush anything.
Just Bossk and Inferno, reliable retinue, aim to 1 to 2.
So about that, Travis.
Aggressive tactics.
They did not, and I didn't bring any.
all right.
I didn't bring any extras,
Awesome.
so it is
You
what
used
it is.
improv, right? We got both get improv back.
Improv comes back.
And it
yep.
was just because
I'm going to take these markers out of the way
If they
since
want
they don't
to,
really
if they want to
matter
come
anymore.
Yeah,
yell
sorry,
at me,
I've got-
that's
yeah.
their
Man
prerogative.
handing me my 2 over on that side.
Of course.
Appreciate it. Thanks, man.
But I apologize to them in advance.
All right. What is the 3-pip that he played? It wasn't
It was lying in wait.
lying in wait. Okay.
Yeah,
Pull
so
from the
Bossk
bag.
is winding up.
Yep.
Okay.
Special forces.
Where's Bossk positioned at currently? Because I'm inclined to believe that if Tyler
probably
really wants
that.
to deny Bossk a shot, he can just continue to stay back.
Also special forces.
The choice is clear.
And lying in wait
go
can
with these
kinda
guys
just go
over
down
here.
the drain.
All right.
Yeah.
Potentially. He may be enraged to move forward and shoot the Magnus or something though.
You know, Aaron Smith, I think I have a set of those that I own. It's somewhere in my stuff. I better find them. I gotta remember that next time I do a stream is I gotta bring stuff. I didn't remember that I was supposed to do the third party and the non-third party
Sorry about
rule.
that.
But you know, that's just I don't know. That's a discussion for another stream, I think.
Double move.
I will say though, the Sabine tokens are
That's
nice
the box.
looking.
Your box cards.
Camo. Hollow.
Both are good.
No back has
for
been
you,
drawn
and
just yet.
that's it for me.
All right. I will go ahead and ponder the existence of life. Let's see. We're going to move the full armed squad of Magnus. They're going to go up here. They're going to tap this box.
Any
Let's see what's
giveaways
in the
this
box.
weekend, David?
I don't have any planned right now, but maybe tomorrow.
Rangefinder and field scanner. We'll take the field scanner. We go with their grapple harpoons from last time. And then with our next action, we will probably just keep going up.
So on Jason's
and
side,
up.
he picked up a hollow
Be in
on
that
one of his
sweet
core
scoring
units.
range that we need to be in.
And Tyler just picked up, what did he just say? The dodge one.
The dodge one, yeah.
Why, I'm
That
drawing a
will
blank.
be those
Anyway.
Magna Guards.
right.
Camouflage
I'm going for the
versus
bag.
solid projector.
I gave Bossk's lying in wait aim. 4 units.
Mandigard's creeping up, getting closer to those Death Troopers.
There's AMG affiliation with making it a open qualifier event.
We go with the mortar.
All right, so he has a scoring unit behind the tent. So he'll be scoring a point on round 2 here, or turn 2, I should say.
Mortar's just going to take a dodge.
Okay.
And I will scooch there, and I will reposition. You okay with that?
Dodge and scooch. Got you.
Yep.
Let's see. I'm just trying to get a feel for where Bossk is going to be with all these aims. Be close.
So there's a lot of these
Okay.
small line of sight
Let's
blockers.
go to the bag.
It could be a false sense of security because there's so many of them.
We get Ventress.
And you can find that angle
love that.
where you kind of just slip
Ventress
line
is
of
going
sight
to
in between the tent, in between the wall,
Do a little jump on over.
because they're all small in stature. So,
And we can be behind this line of sight blocker while
but so
still
far
scoring.
he feels good about those magnets being behind the
So
HUD.
we will gladly just
If he can deny Bossk
loop right
attacking
on
or
over there.
lying in wait, that's pretty big.
So I just wanted to point this out.
All right,
Tyler
active.
just said he moved his Asajj into a
I'm
place
going
where
to the
she can
bag.
score the middle point without being seen,
Another special
which
forces.
is kind of big.
So, yep, that wall is just within range 1.
We go with these other Death Troopers.
And that's, you got to factor when you're looking at the board edge that you choose, because Jason had board edge choice. So between the hut and that wall right there, pretty good for intercept.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you don't know what the battle deck's going to flop out to be.
Right.
But then that can affect your bands, et cetera, et cetera.
You sort of have to guess initially, and
Yeah.
then
Line of sight's gonna be
hopefully
a little
it's
tricky.
hopefully
I
it
think
works
they're
out
gonna
for
make
you.
it.
Yep. But right now, that little piece of canvas wall right there where Asajj is at is a pretty
That's a
pretty
primo.
clutch.
That's primo. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really good.
top tier intercept real estate.
Absolutely.
I think Jason always knew he was playing the long game. I think right now, if I'm
pivot
Jason,
over.
like, again, I'm
Can
harping
you
on
move
it,
through
but
supply boxes? I can't.
the lying
you can
away
move
is
through
such a big
objective
turn.
You can move through
to push
conditions.
4 or
You
5
can even be on
crits,
top of them.
Pierce
You
1
can
into
overlap
something.
conditions.
And I think he played it a turn too early. Because as long as Tyler's disciplined here, Bossk probably won't get a shot.
These guys
Yeah.
don't move that way.
It could end up that all those aims just get swept into the garbage.
Oh, Cactus.
All right, back to
I
me.
just wanted to be known
Thank you.
Cactus when this,
We're gonna go
when this
to
stream
the bag.
started. Those
It's only
3x3s
commanders
were
in here,
perfectly
so we're
square.
gonna go with our good old
They were perfectly
T-Series
aligned
buddy.
when we started, so it's not our
Our
fault.
buddy.
It's on the players.
Let's see, can we do anything useful
Hello, Outrider Dan.
other
Welcome
than
in.
exist? It's just existing. So what we're gonna do is we're going to bolster both the Magnus and
What's
this
up, Dan?
B1 squad up ahead of us, and then that'll be it.
Okay.
Shot
I'm
of
sorry, I
the
moved
CIS
my,
army here.
Supply box
Dooku
off the
on
board.
the
That's why
supply
you flipped it.
crate.
My bad.
Magna
Oh,
guards
you
spread
only
out
hit
a
those
little
once
bit.
though, right?
Asajj behind
Yeah,
the
it's just those two left. Yeah, I'm just
fence
flipping
for
them because it's
capturing
hard
middle
for me to keep
intercept,
track
yeah.
of how many times I've tapped.
Commander, I'm gonna go with Veers.
I think Bossk needs some more aims.
He does.
I don't think he'll need enough. I don't think he has enough.
2 more. You got 3 times.
Yeah, you've got 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you should have 3
So
aims.
they kind of
Sorry.
looked at each other when they were discussing the aims,
By
because
the end of it, you'll probably just have,
Tyler's like, it
whole lot
doesn't
of
matter how
nothing.
many more. You're gonna have as many as you
you'll have
need.
8.
Right.
Like, that's really what it comes down to. It's rare if you have 9, 10 aims to not get a crit, but it can happen.
All right. Veers is gonna go. Sorry. Just about here. And then he's gonna spotter the T-21, Iden, and Inferno.
Triple
Okay.
spotter Veers.
Seems good. Veers electro binoculars.
And that's it for him.
Okay.
He's playing the aimbot.
All right, let's go
aimbot
with
version
these
of
Manda
Veers.
guards over
He
here.
just stands there and hands out aims. I guess that's mostly the version people play.
They will move over to this box.
He doesn't have any of his command cards, I don't think.
Tap
I
said,
would guess he
oh my
doesn't.
God. Tap said box. Taking off the board. What's in the box? Arc welder. Sold.
So Tyler picked up another arc welder to go with
And then our next
the
action will
one
be
he has
to
built into his army, the PK series worker he has. So that's 3 total repairs
Right.
he'll have access
probably just take a dodge.
So the PK is like repair 2, and then each arc welder is repair 1. So that's 4
Is
points
it
of
if I
repair.
put a silhouette right there?
Oh, go free. Please free, go ahead. I've got one right here. I can move this guy on over. I'll just mark where he was at. All right, that's where he was at. Move his stupid electro staff. And there we go.
Good. I can't see anything yet. I appreciate it though.
Jason trying to find a cheeky shot. That's exactly what I was talking about. Seeing like
Bossk lying in
between
wait
these
aim.
4 pieces of line of sight, can he find this alley?
Right.
But he couldn't find it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna go to the bag.
Sure.
Inferno.
And see, this is where I think Jason's super conservative deployment is hurting him, because he didn't leave himself up. He put all his stuff in this straight angle, right? He didn't have put himself any options on the flank. These Magnas could be getting shot if he would have came up the flank just a few inches on deployment.
Like on the overhead map, the top side, right? If you had some units up here,
Yep.
they could be flanking towards
And the bottom as well. The bottom as well. They could be coming around that bottom tent and flanking right now on the Magnas.
Right, behind that barricade, that set of bricks right there.
Yeah, because you have to
There's a
respect
back
Dooku
here.
and Asajj, but at the same time, you do not have to respect anything range 3.
Yep.
Other than Dooku moving 2 turns in a row. Like, you know, like you're really only factoring that in. Of course, Dooku's 3-pip can be spicy.
For those guys.
Where he gets to move your unit.
Right, the move lightning and then move your opponent.
Yeah, that can be.
Let's go with this B1 squad. We're going to move up.
Dooku's command suite is
So
just
he's a guy
one of the more powerful ones. In
being range 1.
And unique.
These dudes doesn't take much. So we move up, cohese. And then we do take cover onto that Magna Guard squad.
Nice. We have 2 aims or 3 aims? They have 2.
2 what? Dodges?
They have 2 dodges. Sorry.
2 dodges, but also they do have field scanner they picked up earlier.
Ah, lovely.
So they have outmaneuver or situational awareness. You know, if I was going to feed Bossk a target, it was going to be one loaded with crit canceling dodges.
True that. You don't want to feed Bossk a target that can't do that.
4 unit Medroid.
Yeah, it is tough. But again, I think
and he'll take a dodge.
The table in general might be tough with all the multiple different pieces of line of sight blocking, but he put himself in a bind by only coming from one angle. These little canvas walls are not that
I'm
wide.
gonna go with these B1s over here.
It's not super hard.
I'm gonna move up this way.
Swing around the side and get an angle.
Do a couple different things
Especially
here.
the Magna squads. The single models like Asajj are tougher, but when you're talking about a squad of Magnas,
First thing is going to be to take that wound off of Ventress.
how do we request hot takes, Panther?
Next thing is going to be to take cover onto the count.
You can just type it in the chat.
I'll be them.
So back on Twitch, I had a feature called "Give Me a Legion Hot Take," and they would press a button and it would like put something in my chat.
And then one of us has to give a hot take.
One of us has to give a hot take on Legion.
Oh, bet.
As far as I know, you are full of hot takes.
I'm full of a lot of hot takes.
Yeah, I don't have that many right now.
Hot and bad is synonymous sometimes.
Yeah, it's true.
But yeah, I got him.
So we got the bag. It's the T-21 short troopers.
I don't really have a hot take lined up right now. I was thinking about what I could say.
There, or maybe put a silhouette here.
Probably need to do a silhouette.
Why did I switch to YouTube? The membership terms are a lot more favorable. So one is money, and then the other half is I just think YouTube is a lot more discoverable than Twitch.
I don't know if it's still on that guy, but you should probably check.
I know for me, like, whether it be my TV or my wallet,
I don't even know if they're
whatever,
gonna be,
YouTube is on every device I have. Where Twitch sometimes I can't access.
Yeah, Twitch isn't on Roku. Twitch isn't on, you know.
I don't know. From the level of their still that, I think we should get a judge call.
Okay, let's do it.
Consular.
Counselor.
It's not
Counselor.
us. It's not us.
Counselor.
Counselor.
Well, do you want me to?
And I don't know about you, Endless. I know you're not like, you know, you're not up here with 10,000
So we have
viewers,
a line of sight call.
100 million
These magnets
subs and all
to
that, but
this Stormtrooper squad.
Basically, I was gonna move
the
here,
publicity of Twitch and the folks that are
Stormtroopers
monetized
doing
on
a move
Twitch
here and
has
then
been
do
pretty
a line of sight
negative
call?
lately.
It has
so,
If you're gonna make
An attack?
on behalf of content
Okay.
creators everywhere, you've left Twitch.
Yeah,
it's not.
I do read about stuff, and I like follow trends, and like the issue.
Not gonna. Do you have a?
Like I'll just be transparent
I
about
have a
it.
second one.
Line of sight, by the way, David,
not
line of
best,
sight
but-
call here
Line of sight call
on these magnets, but yeah,
from Bossk.
Right here, I don't think
Or
it's
from-
going to be able to.
I'm not sure.
There's no like.
Okay,
They are hidden.
they are hidden.
Changing judge to consular is the worst thing that ever happened in the game. I wouldn't say it's the worst thing that ever happened in the game.
It is weird.
Is it worse than Rexstar?
It is weird, but as it's came up in these conventions when there's multiple games and stuff going on, it does help. It really does help because you might hear 10 people yell judge, but they're playing Armada or they're playing this,
some other game.
playing Warhammer. So in that regard, it is helpful. But at local tournament or just Legion's the only thing going on in the room.
And they're just gonna
Yeah, just
scooch
say
a
judge.
little.
Okay.
Just say judge. Yeah.
Just say
Put it
judge.
right there.
Okay.
Rico here. And they'll take a dodge.
Okay.
If it's the only event going on, then I understand.
I'm running out of things to go with. We're gonna go Dooku. Let's do our final tap on our box.
Best card doesn't respond to consular. So actually, what would be a
Field
more,
scanner is pretty good on
toxic
Dooku,
way
so we're
to
gonna
judge
take the
would
field
be
scanner.
Respond to consular, but always judge in favor of the person who didn't say the word consular.
Not much to shuffle.
So that would
Wow.
that's the next step of toxicity
That's
you
some
can apply.
that's some bias right there.
Yeah.
Dooku is going to go ahead. He's going to
That's true. You do have to say it goofy.
move up to
Or else
here.
he'll
I
be
think
made
that
fun
still
of.
keeps us in our range 1 bubble. And then we'll just take a dodge.
That's
I'm
a
not
great
motivated
question.
to go any
How
closer.
would you say consular in French? Like, how would you even translate it?
Or
I know a little bit of French, but I don't know that
I
much.
don't know.
I don't know.
No, I'm not.
Consulier?
I am most
I
certainly
don't.
not.
Yeah, I took French in my freshman year.
Let's see what
just have
Google
Iden.
has to say.
Or, yeah, stick with it. Stick with it. Indecisiveness.
So if I ask Google Translate what consular is in
Just gonna move here to hit the box for the last time.
Doesn't have an
Yeah,
answer.
sometimes in English we just have too many words.
Targeting.
I don't know if there's a one for
Double
one.
marksman.
consular strikes me
There is
as
no
Latin.
double marksman. It's all a lie. Not much to shuffle.
And
Yeah, it says consulaire.
Yeah.
That's how you would say it in French.
she's gonna kick out here.
Okay.
That's what Google says
For her.
anyway.
I don't plan on playing.
I've
any
got one more
tournaments in
B1
France.
squad.
What's that? Oh, you have one more. Sorry.
Yeah, that's
You never
it,
know.
though. They're
know.
just gonna kind of move up to here, and then there's no need to do anything else. Take a dodge.
Or French Canadia.
All right. So what's Bossk gonna do?
So 2-1.
Yeah,
It's a scoring round, right?
Bossk already went.
Oh no, Bossk didn't go. But
But yeah, I mean it will
Yeah.
be 2-1.
Yeah.
I think Boss is just a dead activation, unfortunately.
Yeah, so lying in wait is
Can I,
dead. But at least you want to.
Yeah.
The third
Move
annoying
them to where you
time.
want
No, it's not annoying, man. Let me just mark this guy's location.
Yeah, I don't think you can get there. So
Okay, that's annoying. All right. Well, I already shuffled him out of the way, so.
Conseiller.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
No, you're good. It's this light train. What can you do?
Well,
What can you do?
consular
What can you
is
do?
weird because it comes from consulate, right? Like a consulate is like a
Be
place,
just out for Dukes.
a place where like foreign relations take place. But yeah, coming back to the game briefly, the Bossk lying in wait is dead, unfortunately. So it is going to be.
He might.
It's going to be 10 aims just kind of swept into the toilet.
He's just going to move.
I think he played it around early.
And,
Yeah, I do think it was early.
Waste this huge.
That's the
aims.
trouble I find with lying in wait sometimes is that you gotta just like you gotta get pretty close and then
take another aim action.
play it in a
Just to add insult to the
you're able to get everything.
Manda guards will hold on to dodges for retinue. Or take a dodge
He
next
has
round
to
for
create
retinue, I
angles.
guess.
He has
is the
to create
phrasing.
flank angles. You can't let him hide from the entire
Okay.
army from one angle. That's the
It's getting
story of
close
these
to when
first
things
two
start
rounds.
getting real.
All right, heading into turn 3.
I think it's pretty clear that Jason's playing for turn 6 and
Yeah.
that his gun line can mow enough down.
Hour and a half left in the round, so plenty of time to get to.
Wait, we're an hour and a half ahead of last game.
Yeah, we are pretty far ahead of last game. You are no
Close
doubt
to where I
there.
need to start measuring things.
Yeah, he laid down and waited for a bit too long.
He laid in wait for too long and fell asleep.
I'm sorry, did we say these cloths were impassable or difficult?
We said difficult.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what I thought, but I
So
want to check.
you can go over them. They're cloth, right?
Yep.
It's like a climb.
Exactly, Pascal. It's more like console. Yeah.
Not much shooting in this one. To be fair to the last game, not,
This is
not
kind
much
of crazy.
shooting, on turn 1, turn 2.
I have no idea what
so
to
it's
play.
easy to get through. Yep, it is heavily. I'm not going to say the game as a whole is heavily favored. There's a lot of dice to be thrown still, and a lot of force user decisions, which can be a high ceiling of skill. So, but based on the terrain and based on the first 2 turns and the victory point Tyler's up on, he's probably feeling okay about himself right now.
I'm ready.
For sure.
In the dice box?
Dice box, yep.
Standing orders.
Third round standing orders.
I don't see a reason to play anything else. Order will go to,
Okay, so Asajj
I mean,
dies
this
at
is
first.
basically rinse and repeat. Magna, AI Direct Core, all the way over to the other Magna. Aggressive tactic surges.
Aaron, there is a Yavin-based Discord that is free. It is not purely a Patreon thing. Let me link it in the chat so that people can join it if they want.
Well, they can't just claim the center with the force users there. They have to go kill the force users. They need to go shoot things and kill
I'm gonna
things.
holo project those guys.
And they don't necessarily
so
have
just
to kill
Iden.
the force users. If somehow they killed the rest of the army,
You
then,
have, of
you
course,
know,
the priority this turn.
should be enough numbers to win, but more likely one of those force users is going to have to die for the Empire to have
Bossk
a
gets 2
chance in the
surges.
game.
Inferno gets retinue aim. That's a reliable 1. Iden gets a aim from the card.
I mean, I know it sounds crazy, David, to most people to go hostage into two force users.
Yeah.
I think it could have been a better play here.
How many
because
med
the Empire
charges
has the
left?
mortar play,
3.
right?
You have
The
3
mortar
left.
moves
Okay.
quicker than any other core unit.
And I
with
have
hostage.
4 repairs in total
to its
from
base.
cards from the
So
supply
it gets
deck
an
and my
extra
repair
inch
bot.
every move.
Okay, yeah.
And if you force
Couple.
if you force
I guess
the
I
force
have
users
4
to
med
chase the
charges.
hostage starting
Thanks
on
to
turn
you.
1,
But
you've now put them in a position to get shot.
Right.
Versus now, he's able to sit back here, score his points, and just hide behind line of sight and say, you have to come to me. So, not that, it might be damned if you do, damned if you don't, but I almost think hostage might have been a better play.
I'm gonna pull from the bag.
Because he doesn't have any ranged
Veers.
units to mow down the hostage. He would have had to come
Lay on those
with Asajj and
aims,
Dooku to
right?
do it.
Right. I think I'm just trying to see if Dooku's running force chokes.
Dooku is running aggressive tactics force, barrier, burst, and push.
Barrier, burst, push. Okay.
Barrier, burst, very expensive
sense.
Dooku.
No,
This is the most expensive Dooku possible.
Yeah.
230 point
230 point Dooku. Wow. That's rough.
And what might have happened is
he's
Dooku
gonna
just
move
plays his
around,
3-pip, lightnings the mortar, speed 2 back to him, then force pushes them, some craziness, but...
The mortar?
The Dooku tricks are big.
Yeah, you got that.
Let me get that card out of the tray.
Sorry.
Yeah, thank
Oh,
you.
you're good. As long as it wasn't my piano B1. I have my priorities together. No one would dare interrupt his...
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, he's going to spotter these guys. Inferno, and he's going to put one on Bossk.
Makes sense. All right, back to me. I'm gonna go with these Manda Guards.
I like to live on
We're
the
gonna take a
edge, so I
dodge
might have went
action.
hostage,
Yeah. I'd say
And then they're
you're
going
crazy,
to-
but that's just my
I've ran a
I
lot of
have
mortars
honestly no
away
idea.
from...
I guess shuffle a little
force
bit.
users.
I mean, if Dooku has to
Just to
run
be
to the
more
middle
of
of
a
the
pain to
board
shoot.
in order to get a lightning off,
Yeah.
you have a chance now.
Right, absolutely.
All right.
Whereas
that's it.
right now, he doesn't even have a shot. Or what I mean by that, not a shot to win. He doesn't have any shot
He doesn't have any
on
shots.
shots.
Yeah.
He has no no targets on those
Yeah, he's no.
key guys.
Yeah, like in theory, this list that he's running shoots really heavily, but he hasn't managed to make a shot yet. And it's turn 3.
I didn't put one wound onto Asajj.
That's true. That's all she did. That's the one shot of all game.
Go with these short troopers.
Hey, JD, welcome in.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, you can see him.
Yeah.
Be a heavy cover shot.
Yeah. 2 aims.
Yep. Critical one.
I don't know if it's range. Probably range 3. No. It's range
Shots.
Yep. It's
So just the crit gun.
okay.
It's the critical one.
I'll go ahead and tap that field scanner to take a dodge, since I have to do that when I'm declared defender. Stack on the dodges. They're going to take a lot of fire this round.
2 black, 2 white.
this is what it comes
critical
down to.
1, heavy cover. You got a boatload of dodges
He has
without maneuver.
ranged firepower.
Force barriers
He's going to
up.
start shooting things.
All right. Well, you got aims, man.
They don't have any aims.
I thought you said they had aims.
No, I spotted the Death, Inferno,
Oh, gotcha.
and Bossk.
Sorry,
So
I
they're,
misheard. All right.
Aimless, heavy shot.
So that was
Okay,
a
that's
shore heavy.
okay.
It was a short T21 that fully
wasn't
blanked.
expecting that
that fully blanks into the Magnus.
at all.
Ouch. We made him spend the field
All right,
scanner on
let's
nothing.
go with these
He has 3
B1s.
dodges, I think.
Yeah,
Let's just
3
go ahead and take
situational
cover into
dodges.
these Manda Guards that are
3
definitely going to get
situational
shot
dodges.
again.
Yeah.
So he has outmaneuver. But
And then we'll just
so I mean, he wasn't going to do a
Move
win with
over
that
to
unit,
this
but
way.
you want to strip some of the dodges so your next unit can do a win.
I guess.
Matthew Malovich asked, when are the Ewok how-tos coming? They're going to come as soon as I'm done with Nova and I can actually shoot them.
All right.
I have like 3 scripts waiting
Back
in my
to you.
computer that I haven't actually shot the video yet.
By the way, I know some folks in chat were talking about the Ewok list on Game Uplink. So it was a newer player from our understanding, and the judge they were going to work with them to correct the list.
Yeah, just to familiarize people, the Ewok list that was on Game Uplink was illegal, but it was because the player entered it
Can't move through
incorrectly.
your mortar, right?
No, I can't. I gotta go around.
They had a strike team on the list.
Exactly.
Yeah, so they got it fixed. I don't know if they fixed it on Game Uplink
Is that over
yet,
the base?
but
Yeah. Oh yeah. You're
figured out the
at
issue.
the middle of the base, so you got room for error.
I guess I'll go with Inferno, who
Okay.
has to go around.
Look around. Take the shot into the Duke. Is it just the sniper?
Just the sniper.
He has high velocity.
High velocity.
yeah. So the
2
the
aims,
list
1
as
from
a
spotter,
whole
1 from
puts all its
retinue.
eggs in the Asajj Dooku basket.
And pop a shot at.
And normally, I'd agree with you. I'm curious on how that's
They
going to
don't
play
have
out.
sharpshooter, do they?
But so
No
far,
sharpshooter, just
intercepts
marksman.
in the terrain and the
Surge
current
hit,
positioning,
lethal, high velocity.
it's looking like it's going to work out.
You have marksman, so
It's going to be
what are you
tough
going to do about it?
on that Empire list.
Well, I'm definitely going to spend 1
Because he can sit back
Okay.
and his force user,
And I will
they're
use
kind
the
of forced to
second
come at
reroll
him.
this guy.
Okay.
Right.
But
So the
I
one
suspect
crit.
Jason's going to
One.
continue to work
I
towards the
will
bottom of
tap
the screen
Protector
and start
onto
finding angled shots.
This
on these
Manda
guys
Guard back here. It's in
Okay.
range 1. Is it Pierce 1?
It is.
All right.
No, I
you
didn't
found a
pierce.
shot.
Oh, because it's lethal.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I'll roll it. I have 1 surge token. We'll block it.
All right.
What did I miss there? Did Dooku get shot, or was it a Magnum?
That's right.
Dooku got
lethal,
shot
not
at
pierce.
by, I
Because they
believe,
shoot better than
Iden.
sniper strike two,
Gotcha.
But Dooku blocked it.
Okay.
for some reason. Okay.
And honestly,
Let's
that would have felt bad anyway.
go this
because
B1 squad. They're going to jump on up to here.
Anything you do, attrition-wise, is going to feel bad because he
So
has
here, dude, to get into that
3
range
medbot
one
heals
band of these
remaining,
guys.
and he has 3 repair bot heals.
And you know what? Just to make them feel good, let's
One
just
off
give
of,
them another.
2 off a PK droid, and 1 he picked up
Another
off
dodge.
out of the supply crate. So, I guess
All right.
in that regard,
This
Jason's
squad.
just, he's trying to work through the attrition and repairs and restores.
All right.
Yeah, and by denying shots early, Tyler just strengthens his position. Because, like you say, it's kind of an endurance
basically
list.
boss
Like his
proof
whole
now.
strategy is just to endure with his heroes.
Sick.
Another special forces.
Oh, it was Del Miko. Okay, and it was guarded to Magna. Thank you. I didn't see that it was Del. I thought it was Iden because it was high velocity. Thank you, Aaron, for that correction.
Oh, that's right, because they did call out lethal, and I didn't just straight up
Actually,
as
okay,
Pierce.
fine.
Iden straight up as Pierce, yeah.
Yeah. You haven't done anything.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. All right. We'll go with that guy instead. Type improv.
I don't think it was Guardian to Magna. I don't know that it was because the Pierce didn't come into play. Or what? I don't know. Maybe you're right, Aaron.
Let's go with the med droid unit.
But I heard marksman, so I assumed it was Iden, but you're right.
There's one thing we've done bad is following the game,
Yeah.
which is casters is like that should be the
job we're
that should
supposed
be
to
the number
do.
one
Here and
job.
there.
That's the first
Okay.
bullet point
Yeah.
Sounds good.
in our job description.
I'm gonna go to my bag. We get a commander. That's fine. Go this commander.
Let's go.
We
We're
will
here to
move
entertain the
to-
people.
Cactus, thank you. So okay, so
Here.
I'm hearing the words from the players.
And what he's going
but
to do
I'm
is
not
he's going to
paying
bolster these
attention.
mana guards, and he's
So
going to
they called
bolster
out lethal, but they didn't have a name
the
for
B1s
lethal.
that are up front,
So
the
that
orange
makes
squad,
sense.
with the medbot.
Yep. That okay.
They didn't have a surge token already.
If you guys want to show up
We'll
to
give these guys a
Nova,
second
you
one.
can sit
Okay.
down and cast.
Cool.
You
can take my
guys
job.
are doing a great job.
No, chat's awesome. Chat is like collectively
These guys are
smarter
mine,
than
right?
the casters.
Yeah, they win.
They went. You got Asajj and some B1s in the T series.
Yeah, I'm not
Magnus, the
sure.
repair bot,
The
B1s,
one,
and Asajj and Dooku.
the one near the bottom of the screen, that little
Right.
brown pile of mud,
Yeah.
used protector. I'm
Don't
Don't forget about my
fairly certain that's the
piano
one they used
B1.
protector.
Nonsense. He self-destructs.
Gonna go with these guys. My last special forces unit.
And so Asajj, force-wise, force power-wise, has burst and push. No master of the force.
Sorry.
But if this turns into a slow burn with a turn 6 dive into the middle, those double force pushes are going to be massively powerful.
Yep.
Just massive.
Yep.
just
Double
gonna go
force
here.
push and just the killing power of
And,
force users on demand.
Just pop in here. Double move.
Oh man, casting alone is the worst.
It can be, yeah. It really can be bad.
All right, we'll go to the bag. We only have 2 things in the bag. We have improv order still up,
After
so I know
turn
what I'm
2,
going to pull.
Tyler's up 2 to
I wanna
1. So the
pull
CIS
Ventress.
list scored the middle
Ventress
objective.
is going to dodge standby. She doesn't need to move anywhere. She really doesn't need to go anywhere.
What's up, Mike? Thanks for tuning in.
I got these guys in the bag.
Yeah, Aaron, that sounds like stressful. I'm glad that you're having the opportunity to cast a football game. I think that's pretty awesome. But it sucks that your spotter is missing. So sorry that he got COVID. That sucks.
Matta,
Sorry.
Matta, howdy. What's up?
We go with Iden. Sorry.
Here we go with Iden Versio for Jason Vassilicos.
I think I don't want to like continue to harp on it. Tyler's list does
basically
nothing
just
at
gonna be
range
there.
3, essentially.
Yeah.
For all intents, compared
Just gonna take
to
a
other
shot
Legion lists.
at,
Not literally
Dooku, the
nothing,
heavy,
but essentially it's
sharpshooter
not
too,
effective
so
at range
open
3.
shot.
Okay.
He's gonna
Jason
pop
should have
scopes to add another aim.
rushed
Full.
at
two
into
aim,
range
into
3.
Dooku,
That
no
range
cover.
3 band.
Yep, all right.
You're good.
You
From a
got
couple
that
different
from the
angles.
command card, right?
We just started
Yeah.
just rolling the dice. And I think he's a little bit behind on doing that.
So high velocity.
And I think he needs as many turns as
shots.
he can doing that to have the best chance at the end of the game.
So make one a crit with the 2 aim. So blank to hit to crit.
All right, I'm gonna tap Protector on the other Magna Guard. They're gonna Guardian the 1 crit,
Yep.
and these guys are gonna Guardian the 1 hit. Do
Yep.
you have automatic Pierce?
Pierce, yeah.
Okay, so you get to decide. So this is gonna be on this one first.
All right.
Do you want to? It's blank. The next one's gonna be pierced. So 2 wounds.
All right. Hey, I was actually listening this time, David.
Yeah.
All right.
So is it
And
double guard?
suppression
Is a
onto
crit
Dooku.
hit from Iden? Because it's pulse scan, so it's
Right.
sharpshooter 2.
Better
two.
hit them than him.
Exactly.
And then
Let's
Guardian.
go ahead and go
so
with
now
these Magna
both,
Guards right here.
Protectors got used.
We're gonna go ahead and spin that
Each
one
Magna
Arc Welder
squad.
card we have.
Yep. Take the wound
Guardian
off.
Take a
one,
wound
they
off of
both
these
took a
guys.
wound.
Exactly.
I haven't forgotten about Bossk's Hunter upgrade. Next thing we're gonna
Hunter's
do is we are
pretty
going
good into
to
Magnas. Hunter feels real good into this list.
move.
So this is turn 3 of
Here.
the second round, Kevin. And we're gonna have one more round after this, and then that'll be the end of the first day. It is 6 rounds of Swiss followed by a top 8 cut.
And then we will take a dodge.
All right.
So Bossk is definitely going to get a shot. I think Bossk still gets to go. Bossk is going to get a shot into those Magnas. But I think the Magnas right now have 2 or 3
I'll go
dodges.
from the bag.
And they dodge crits.
It is Mr. Bossk.
Maybe Bossk might be able to get a shot into Dooku here.
So I think he has those guys.
I think he
Heavy
actually can
cover
get a
for
shot
sure.
at
Definitely heavy
Dooku.
cover. and
He's
you can
looking
obviously
at
only see
Magnus
these
with situational dodges.
So 4
instead.
wounds max. That's
Yep.
2 dodges.
two. Yep.
You're gonna aim for Hunter.
So he's going to take the aim action. He's going to take an aim.
Okay.
With the aim action. And then he's going to shoot them, which will activate Hunter to get a 3rd aim.
Yep. So 3 aims.
All right, so between Veers aim,
Let's see it.
action aim, and Hunter aim, he has 3. And they have 2 dodges, so 2 crits are going away. Yeah,
Just
so
a
far
dead
none.
hit.
Terrible
So
start for
first
Bossk,
aim with targeting
unfortunately.
scopes.
He's got the scopes.
Second
There's
aim.
one.
Second aim
It's
with
not gonna be,
targeting
this
scopes.
is not going to be good enough.
Oh, never mind.
Third aim.
There's some crits.
3rd aim.
3rd aim.
All right.
So just
Cover.
2, pierce
And then
1.
I dodge
Dodge
both of
2.
those crits. It's outmaneuver.
So just suppressive.
Yep.
It's double
Just
suppression.
2 suppressions.
Those dodge tokens pan off, stacking up.
So
All right. Let's go with some B1
my gut tells me he could have
battle
shot Dooku
droids. They're gonna
And
move out to here. Let's just do a
with
repair.
Protector being down, he could
off
have
that
forced
wound.
2 or 3 saves into Dooku.
Ricardo, Iden is using her
Because we
sniper
love being a
rifle.
pain.
Of course,
in the
Bossk
neck.
would have had to come more forward. Yeah, Iden's
we'll just
Iden
take
has
a
Sniper
dodge.
and Hunter
Okay.
are her only 2 upgrade cards she has. No, technically she has Recon Intel too, but that's out
That's
of
us.
play. So Bossk is targeting scopes Hunters, and Iden
Back to
is
you.
sniper config Hunter.
Core units.
His Inferno
Some
squad
order.
is just straight up Delmico and Gideon, but no other upgrades.
He will.
So on your screen now, you can see the Imperial Army on the top side and the Separatist Army on the bottom.
Daniel, good point. Yeah, that is one big bonus of YouTube is the
going to
VODs and how you can.
reposition,
The VOD basically gets
move.
created live.
and then he will
and it's gonna
basically
stay
just
there on
move up to
YouTube
this
forever.
and reposition again.
Okay. Let me move this
Till
guy out
you
of the way.
cut
I
it
feel
up
like he's
into
going to be a
pieces and
pain here in a
delete
bit.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, you're
It's
good.
cool.
That's
Wait.
what I do.
You always do that?
That's what I'm going to try to do.
some good clean
I'm going to
humor.
try to cut it into pieces,
all right.
into
We have Dooku
individual
just left. Who
games,
do
and
you
then I
have
delete
left?
them.
Oh, okay,
just
yeah,
these
yeah,
guys,
true.
That helps people
Let's go ahead, rally.
What pieces are you cutting these into? Yeah, for sure.
into like just the
We
individual games.
keep our suppression.
And maybe
That's fine.
I've been looking for like plays of the game.
That
so,
is
like,
just
I'll tell you that the
fine
one
by
shot on
us.
Callus was pretty good candidate for play of the game. Just like big stuff.
what we'll do. Is we will move over to here.
Incoming Dooku.
As close as we can to there. And then we will just recover to get all that suppression off.
All right.
So
right,
Separatists
back
firmly
to
in
you.
control of the middle.
Yeah, this is coming down to turn, or coming up to turn 4 here in just a second. And
These guys are going to hit this one.
so far,
again.
positioning-wise,
Yep, I think it's your last hit.
pretty strong for Tyler.
All right, the last
Yeah.
box.
Sure, I'll take
Pretty
Marksman.
good. Marksman. All right, all the box things have been spent.
Wesley Wagner.
Thank you for the $10 super chat, my friend. Says high quality streamcast by high quality guy. I'll be watching all weekend. Thank you. Yeah,
Okay, if I move these
Notice he
guys out of the
said
way.
guide,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
guy.
not guys.
Yeah. I see that. It's understandable. So Dooku came up.
Yeah, Dooku's in an aggressive position now, and he's just in a great place where it's like he can react to anything Jason does.
I don't know that he had to come up with Dooku, to be honest.
He didn't have to, but this is still really good because now whatever Jason does to advance on the center, he can just react to it.
Move here.
And he still has 3 Medbot heals, and he has both Magnus guarding, so it would be extremely unlikely if Dooku was like to fall.
But you're
really
running
quick,
away.
To fall.
Come back.
To fall within 1 turn.
Yeah,
I'm going to post that
very
basically
unlikely.
right there.
Surely you can move closer.
Yeah, no, terrain's great. Our first map, the terrain was fantastic.
Great, Christopher Lee.
I forget the guy
Maybe
who
we'll
brought
do
that
better.
terrain.
Anyways,
But I do know that who brought this terrain again?
Imperial Terrain.
Oh, Imperial Terrain.
So these are STLs created by Imperial Terrain.
that's in the round.
So you can visit
around.
imperialterrain.com.
Round 4.
And they sponsored. They helped.
Magnus are
I
once
guess
again taking
sponsored is
dodges
the
for
word.
their
I don't know.
revenue.
They brought 15 tables
brought-
to the event.
Yeah, exactly.
So
So guys, check out Imperial Terrain, imperialterrain.com, or Google Imperial Terrain.
Separatists are a
Chris.
weaker faction.
Are they though? I guess kinda.
How do you define weaker though?
Well, weaker like
Their units are generally weaker.
Well,
Like B1s are. weak.
B1s are kind of not great. B2s are a little expensive for what they do. I mean, the snail is good. I like the snail in BSE. I think that's really awesome. And Magna Guard are awesome. Like,
I think Magna's overall CIS has some weaker units and some unusable units almost. But Magnas are up there with the best units in Legion.
is
Yeah.
Nova also using the FLG train? I don't believe so. I think Nova is a separate event. So this is all a different terrain than what you'd expect to see at a Frontline Gaming event. It's all different. There's no overlap between the Frontline Gaming terrain inventory and this terrain.
I'm sorry. You're good. You're good.
Kevin says, tell that to
All right,
Austin
I guess
Miller.
I know I'm going to play.
He just keeps taking CIS to tournaments
Sith
and
will
winning.
rule.
Yep.
And maximum.
But
Ooh, Sith will rule. That's a great
I'm
card.
really only playing it for the dodge, but
what Austin
we got
has
it.
done with his list is
I am going to pop the hollow projector. on
utilizing
the
those
Georgia
Magna
here.
Guards.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he did
We
bring
will AI
maximum
direct
firepower.
core all the way back to the Magnus.
So maximum from Veers.
Aggressive tactic surges. Pop it down to these Magnus.
Veers doesn't have sharpshooter though.
And more.
I don't think maximum
It does.
firepower. It's good into a heavy. So I mean that's probably what it's there for.
Okay. I was tempted to play standing orders again, but
I think Inferno's outside of retinue range, so they're just going to get a reliable token.
So Sith will rule is an Asajj card,
And,
I think.
Bossk gets independent surge.
No, it's a
too.
Dooku
It's a
card.
Dooku
The
card.
short
that's right.
troopers get target. Aim
If you can
from
find the text of it, can you
holoprojector.
read it?
Yeah, we'll do that right now.
I'll take the Harlem Protector cards from you.
I put it right there.
Oh, you already put them over there. Sweet. Cool. All right, man.
New York. All right,
Protector
when
comes
building a
back
command
at the end
hand,
of the
treat
round,
this
last
card as though it
round.
has 2 pips. So it's a 3-pip card as far as priority, but it's 2 pip in your hand
Is
for
that what
creating
it
your
is?
army. Count Dooku
Of who?
gains an aim token and a dodge token.
Nope, you're just out.
Is that okay?
After
I like
Count
that
Dooku activates, if Asajj does not have a face-down order token, she activates.
Oh, okay.
After she activates, if she has a face-up order token, flip it face down. If she does not have an order token, that's not okay. So essentially,
And you already tapped the
Asajj
first
used to
round,
go
right?
directly after
I did,
Dooku
yeah.
goes.
That's exhausted, yeah.
And Dooku
okay.
gets an aim and a dodge.
Right. So it's the
Mind
double
if I just put a
activation.
token on it to remind
Actually,
you?
Yeah, for sure.
Tyler
This is from
Tyler
my,
Carnes
like,
that
headspace.
No, that
he
makes
plays
sense.
loves playing Dooku as well. He runs Dooku without Asajj and still plays this card
Really?
because it's a 2-pip that gives
This
an aim
is
and a dodge
round
to
4?
Dooku.
This is round 4.
Because
Not a bad-
when
not a
you have
bad
your order
card.
control on CIS, like
Right.
a free dodge aim to Dooku is not a bad card.
Yeah, it's huge. Like Dooku needs dodges and aims too. Like aimed lightning, aimed sabers.
And it's not a May, so you do have to go with both of them in a row.
I'm going to go with the Shores, obviously, since I tapped third order token.
Okay. The Shores.
So shout out to Tyler, my buddy
And
Tyler.
I am doing another pivot.
I noticed he did play it like that. So
What?
you don't have to have a
No,
Asajj
come
to win
back.
that
I'm
card.
losing my mind.
I was supposed to
Kyle Nelson
dive
asks
into
us,
those.
what are your thoughts on the usefulness
The
and
nerve.
defensive stance
The
on
nerve.
Ventress? I think it's a bit of a
How
trap.
dare
I had an aim and everything.
I just don't know when Ventress is going to be taking
Not
a
that I
dodge
was going to
action
be
to
able to
use
use it,
defensive
but I had one.
stance.
Yeah, they're just going to pull back a bit.
Oh, he's just asking in general. Okay.
Just a general question.
Yeah, Tyler's not running it.
So just double moving.
Yeah,
moving.
my gut would agree with you, David.
Let's go these Manda Guards.
In
They're
theory,
going
it's
to
good,
recover to bring
but
back
I
that
don't
field
think you're
scanner.
often taking dodge
And then they're
actions.
going to, like,
You know,
take a dodge
Yeah.
because we're right where we need to be.
Yep. As Tyler's saying, like all he has to do is sit on the middle. And he'll just win the game by sitting on the middle.
I'm going to go with Veers.
turn 4, David.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, okay.
He's going to
By the
slaughter,
way,
Bossk.
The usual.
yeah, whoever's bringing up the
Trooper
key can sit on the
Inferno.
middle. Like, I think Jason really has to start doing some damage this
Yep.
round.
He's got to start
Every
killing some stuff, and he's got to move forward.
every turn he doesn't
And
do
now
damage,
for the big kaboom.
it looks less and less likely that he's going to pull off turn 6 win.
You don't have a lot of targets though, like B1s.
Can you see the silhouette on this guy?
Oh yeah. Just a staff.
So although, you know, to go back to it again, I'm going to go back to it again. His original deployment, he deployed all the way in the
Doesn't
back of the
look
map.
like it, but I'm always open to a
And in
judge call.
theory,
PP.
he's like, I don't want Dooku
I think it's because
Asajj
you
getting
probably
close
can't
to
see
me.
through these.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
So I think I just can see 2B1s
But it's
there,
made,
but you can
it's
check
he's
if
now
you can do
3
judge
turns
call if you
behind
want.
on like really laying dice into this army.
Right.
Oh, you can totally
And
see.
so it's-
these
it's a risk
A couple
reward.
B1s, absolutely.
Right.
And I think if we were to rewind time and they knew what they knew now,
So
Jason would have
it's,
deployed quite differently.
4 red,
Yeah,
For red,
I think
I think
One,
I think he'd probably
heavy
realize
cover
that.
down the lights.
yeah.
No aim.
And then no aim, surge crit.
4 down to 3.
We're down to 3.
Nice.
I'm
Firepower.
just going to roll it. No force barrier. I do have a surge token.
Oh, he has sharp 1. Okay, he's
Yeah,
sharp.
sharp.
We'll block 1, take 2.
Yep.
Maximum
take the two that you
firepower
can see.
killing 2 B1s. Doesn't seem
That's fine
so.
with me.
Well, if that is the maximum firepower his army is going to put out today,
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not gonna take home the win.
no, I don't think he will.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the most.
It's the
bag.
worst. It's the worst bombard card.
We get Manda Guard.
It's not
We'll
great.
not improv order
I mean,
that.
is it
Go
the
ahead
worst-
and
the
roll
worst
that
bombard?
suppression.
I mean,
Is
what's-
it the
we keep
worst?
it?
Is it worse than the beam one on clones? I think
We
it
will
is.
Well,
take a dodge action,
Because I think those are the only. I think Leia's is good.
and then
I
we
think,
will
of course, the
move
CIS
just to
one is
be
good
kind of
with
like
sharp
really
two.
up
Blizzard
close to
Force
this
is at the
thing.
top.
Blizzard Force
because
is.
it's got beam
And
and
that's
blast.
it. That's them.
Blizzard Force is broken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
I think it's the worst.
camping
And I'm not
out.
saying it's terribly unusable, but I think it's the worst bombard.
Cool. Sorry.
Well, let me be clear with the chat. The danger close was forced because Tyler canceled Major, and then Jason as his last pick had to choose between
Danger and Advance.
Danger
we're
and
not really
Advance.
doing anything.
So
And I
It's a
know-
lot of me just sitting here.
And it was if he
shot at.
banned
Me,
Danger, it was going to be Advanced
You're not
hostage.
going to walk in
Right.
there.
And I don't think you.
It makes sense not to
absolute
walk
worst.
in to Sith. What?
Yeah.
I had suggested you could
Thanks for
possibly go
feeding me
Danger
some
hostage
Imperials.
and go be really
Come again?
just go for it, forcing the Force user to come out to the middle to grab your hostage.
You have
But yeah, he was kind of in a pickle with the
Field
way
scanner's
that
back on
deployments
this
and
squad.
objectives
I haven't
lined up
tapped
on
it
the
yet.
battle decks.
Plus Protector.
Dodges, Force Barrier.
Jason trying to
Protectors
figure out
up.
here what he can actually damage.
All right.
I think he's probably quite annoyed with how defensive
Okay,
this
if I
list
put a
is so far.
silhouette here for Dooku, I'm
Yeah.
just going to
I
see
would
if the
be.
unit leader, I'm not sure if you can see him.
Such with aggressive tactics and situational dodges.
I think you can, but why don't you check and just
What's-
make sure. This is the unit leader.
You can see Dooku.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
Obviously heavy
danger
cover.
close
Heavy
and he
cover 'cause of
deployed
this.
on the
Yeah,
back
yeah.
line. Everything deployed on the back line. I think that's where he made it harder on himself. It was
Yes.
it was going to be a tough game, but he made it harder.
I feel like what he needed to do was try to get some good
with
range
the
4 shots
config,
early,
So,
That's a range 4 config.
and he couldn't
Yeah.
force that.
But
It's like
again,
one black
just
dice and
flanking,
then the heavy?
Just
yeah,
flanking.
yep, exactly. Suppressive.
If half his armor is
Right.
on the left side and
Heavy
half on the
cover.
right, he has nothing to hide
You have a
behind.
name which
Yep.
gives them precise too.
Of course, now you open yourself up to being,
And you surge to crit.
dove
to hit.
into more so.
Okay, this is a death.
All right, you
trooper
got your
shot.
precise.
So I'm going
But
to
you
roll
gotta
the
take your-
precise.
You got 2
gotta
aims
take
or
your
one?
shots.
Just one. Just took the aim action.
One
I believe
aim.
he's just
Okay.
taking the.
There we go.
Two
Heavy
silhouette
cover.
and then 4 after cover.
Well, we'll spin our dodge that we have.
Yep.
And then we will go ahead and spin the dodge from our field scanner that we have.
Yep.
Dodge away
the
2, and then
second
we'll
field
Guardian
scanner was
1 on
apparently
each Commander Guard
scooped up.
squad.
Okay.
Oh no, he recovered.
So on to the first
he might
one.
have recovered.
You have a
right
search
away.
token?
He did recover it.
We take it. Next one, we have no search token. We block it.
All right.
You don't often see the
Double
field scanner
suppression.
get used twice in a game.
Nope,
In my
many
opinion,
wounds.
typically it doesn't get recovered and recycled. So nice.
And that's tapped.
Worked out well for Tyler in that regard.
I should have tapped camouflage too, but it's too late.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
Oh, he forgot he had camouflage.
I'm sure you'll shoot me again. It'll get used at some point. Let's go with this squad, the B1s. Let's rally. We do.
You guys mind me watching?
Not at all.
No. Let's just shuffle to bring this
1
guy
hour
out.
remaining.
I have an Empire opening. I'm just trying to.
We'll tap our last repair on the repair bot to bring off this wound. We have 1 repair card remaining, and that's all my repairs.
All right.
Yep. All right. So move, repair, and then we'll take a dodge
All right.
because that makes sense.
Four units.
Best unit for CIS. Man, that's a tough one.
Best unit for CIS.
Best
I think
unit
is just
is,
straight
uh,
up Magna Guards.
Magna
Death
Guards.
Troopers.
I'd say it's a toss-up between Magna Guards and Cad Bane.
I think Cad Bane is very good.
Yeah.
Go around the mortar.
I think the Magna Guards just are
Magna Guards are
specifically
straight better.
Magna with a rocket is
Yes.
such an effective unit for the cost. You throw them in situational, just amazing unit, bang for your buck. I know that's a little more boring as far as heroes. I'd go out on a limb and say Cad Bane is a really strong unit.
Worst Cis unit,
Yeah, go ahead.
Grievous.
I don't. Do I disagree? I don't know if I disagree, but I'm going to throw out the Droidicus.
Into who?
Trying to
I mean,
shoot these
Grievous
guys.
could probably
Heavy
be
cover dudes there.
Grievous
maybe
could
I
probably
couldn't
be
see them.
really good with
This one corner has
with
been
the lead by
the
example
bane
T-series.
of all of our existence.
Again,
No, I think the snail has play and it
Oh, yeah,
does
you
some
really
things that are
can't see
cool.
him.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to say. I don't know if I want to say what I. So I played against the snail the other day with my Ewoks. I did end up winning, but did you know that you could launch a
shoot.
saboteur mine from inside.
That's what you're trying to do.
Open transport.
Why not?
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're good.
Yeah.
I don't
know if I've done that.
I'm giving
but-
away my friend's strategy
Dooku
here.
has
but,
a right?
Nope, he's
You
just
I
sitting
think
in the
the-
back.
the snail's base is so long
We're
that you
gonna
can
stand by on
embark
those
an
guys,
arm
which
and
they've
like
got ready one, so
throw
that
a
gives them an
mine
aim.
so
They have
far.
Sentinel?
So far.
They don't have
Yeah.
Sentinel.
Okay, no upgrades on that. All right.
But anyway, the droidkas, David, you think they're good?
I think they're all right.
They're serviceable?
Exactly. I think if you pair them with Kraken to override and are able to take aims, I think you can make them better.
I think if you
Let's
give
go with
Grievous
the Medbot squad
a
that
special
doesn't have
keyword
the,
to where he gets the best
arc
of both
welder?
worlds
Yeah.
out of suppression, like a cyborg keyword of some sort, where he doesn't get suppressed so easily. He's no
Grievous,
longer at
Grievous.
the
We'll
bottom of
just
the list.
shuffle
Yeah,
move
I
a
think
little
Grievous's
bit
big issue
just
is
to
being
get
suppressed.
someone into range 1 of the Magnus, and we'll do take cover onto the Magnus.
Okay.
Load him up.
Yeah, CIS Maul is. I mean,
you.
Maul is amazing. Maul is great. I don't think he's as good as Magna Guards or Cad Bang for your buck, but Maul is a fantastic unit, super
Core
strong.
units.
A little bit better in Shadow, but he's still really good in CIS too.
I need to start playing suppressive FDs so everybody playing Grievous gets mad at me.
I don't think you make him a droid trooper.
I'm gonna go with the med droids, the stormtrooper unit.
I think you make him a cyborg. You make a special rule.
Yeah.
Where he can what do you call it? He doesn't get
It's gonna come out
suppressed,
here.
but he
Sorry.
still gets covered. Give him the best of both worlds.
Yeah, if Grievous was a droid trooper, he'd be amazing.
He can be healed or repaired. That's what I want to see. Like, take it all the way.
Double move.
It's just your Death Troopers that have a standby.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll have to ask Tyler about us with the show off his watch.
Well, let me also
get cheeky,
talk
but-
about. Grievous is
Still
actually
just stuck
he's a
over
unit
here.
worth talking about. I'm not going to reverse myself
Okay.
and say that he isn't like the worst unit in CIS. I think
Well-
he's like. I don't know. Is it that he's the
Those
worst
squads
unit,
already
or is it
in
he's
range
just
one.
hard to use, or is it just that he's vulnerable to suppression?
Well,
Let's
Grievous
go
has
with
a lot
Gold
higher
Squad.
upside than Droidkas, in my opinion.
That's fair. Yeah, when
Let's
you can
do
get him
take
in there and you
cover
can get the
onto,
whirlwind
you know it,
off,
the Magnus.
the one pit,
And then we'll take a
He
dodge
has good
ourselves.
upside.
he has a lot of upside, but he can be tough
Just
to
Okay.
manage.
so for the
That's
what
Gold
he
Squad.
calls
Yep.
the fact that you can put 2 suppression on him and make him useless, like not useless, but essentially
Much less useful.
much less useful.
Yeah.
Core unit.
Yeah,
some mortar.
cyborg. Yeah, so he can be healed or repaired. He gets cover from suppression, but he doesn't lose an activate action from suppression. Cyborg trooper, that's the fix.
Supreme
I don't think it would be OP.
I think you're just
Supreme
out for
Commander
duty.
is
I'm
like
just,
kind of a
I'm
mech
mostly
card.
measuring just for,
Crush them is kind of
Sentinel
a mech
range.
card.
If I move,
Oh, does he have Sentinel?
And it's honestly his one
it's,
pip
yeah.
with everything.
Yeah.
If everything has heavy cover, it's not even like that good. But it is. It does the
Weird.
upside
I
of being
didn't think
super
the mortar
powerful.
had Sentinel. I must be losing my mind.
Scale sucks. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I just never see anyone take a standby with them. That might be the case.
Yeah, he's just going to
Block is good.
aim standby.
Block's fine.
Give Jedi Arts Blast.
Aim
I
standby.
mean, maybe. Make it like, but it's
We're
4
gonna go
dice.
to the bag. It's either
so
Ventress or
you don't want to give
the
it blast.
T-Series. The T-Series is going to bolster
Hot take is block better
a
than
couple of units. It's
deflect.
just going to be this
Oh,
B1 squad
100%.
back here, this B1
that's not a
squad
hot
right
take.
here,
Not a hot
and then he's
take, I
going to
feel.
move back because we still have
I mean, obviously,
a
old
0.2
rules,
fixture
it
we
wasn't better.
in range of.
But
Back to you.
doing the wound back is less important than getting the surge to defend in melee.
Special Forces, that's Inferno.
That wasn't my actual hot take. It's just a thought I had. The best part of a Grievous list is the Magnus that you bring with them. The disrespect. So
over the
Evan
base?
Burles is
That is
running
over the base,
Grievous
sir.
triple steps.
Yeah.
How did he do round 1?
Let's take a look.
Since we're talking Grievous,
Yeah. How did he do?
I don't know how. I don't know if anybody else is running Grievous, but
I think he's the only one.
Inferno will just go here
Okay.
and then take a standby.
Okay. All right,
Oh,
I've got
he-
Ventress
he
in the
won.
bag. Ventress is just going to dodge standby.
He did win his match. He killed 650 points.
Wow.
So more than likely a convincing win. Let's see what he played. He played Chris Lawton from Crit to Block. Chris was running Rebel, Sabine Ahsoka.
Go from the bag. It's
So it sounds
Iden.
like he kind of just wrecked a Sabine Ahsoka list with it.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's what we got for Grievous so far today.
Rebels kind of died of stabs in my experience.
So what you're saying is Grievous didn't win, the Stabs won?
That's what I feel.
Yeah.
I feel like the stabs are carrying a little
That's
bit.
what, whenever a friend runs a unit that people say is bad and then they go do well, I'm like, no. Grievous didn't win that tournament. You won that tournament. It wasn't because, it was in spite of Grievous. Not because of. So still, I mean, anyway, back to the game.
Should do a quick
Turn
thinking and
4.
shoot at Dooku.
Okay.
More shots.
Heavy
on
cover
Dooku
down the
here.
light. Or does she have sharpshooter?
no,
Oh, so heavy
It's
cover.
It
just-
looks like
because,
everything's
yeah.
got repaired.
You
and
have
peeled
one
off.
aim?
I don't
Aim
see any
dodge, yeah.
wounds
Okay.
on the table
Quick
anymore.
So just make one.
Make one
basically
a
a crit. Yeah.
make one a
Yeah.
crit.
Rebels
Okay,
kind of died to a
um,
lot of things. Oh, jeez.
If I've learned anything, you never roll anything for Dooku, so we'll just take it, and it's a pierce shot. We'll just take it on these Manda Guards.
Okay.
Dooku will take a suppression.
I didn't hear any of the Rebel players complaining when the Empire
Sir Christopher Lee
were
does not
just
roll
garbage
dice when he does not
for
need to.
12 months. I didn't hear any Rebel players
That's the
complaining.
way.
then.
All I've
Now
got
that
left
the
is
Rebels
Dooku,
are a
and all
little
you
bit
have left is
down.
Bossk.
Yeah.
The Rebels are
All right,
nowhere
all right,
near as
to
bad
the
now
Dukes.
as the Empire
We're going
was,
to
like
rally,
last
'cause that
year.
might influence
Like
how many actions we
early
get.
on last year before Blizzard came out.
Yeah.
We get no
They were
suppression
bad.
off.
They
So
were-
one action, and the
Empire
best
was
one
pretty
is
bad
to
for a
just
while.
recover to bring back that force field scanner.
Yep.
What kills the Rebels is
All right,
that they changed
that's,
the rules
the
where
Dooku,
you
just
can't
recover
scout
and
onto
sit and
objectives, you
steady.
can't infiltrate onto objectives. Like that was the objective play was a big part of their game, and their little tricks are gone.
Boss.
Luke used to be the best before the deflect change.
Yeah, now he's much more balanced.
Op Luke is still one of the best units in the game.
He is really good. That's a unit that's kind of fallen off in popularity. It's not just whether they're good or not. It's also a popularity thing.
Yeah.
Because like he's just not as popular because he doesn't have 2 trainings.
I'll go with Bossk, obviously.
Move shoot
All right.
into the
Bossk
Magnus.
is going to go. Let's see what
Somebody.
Bossk
I don't know if he's going to
does.
see anyone.
Oh. Might be capped at
I'd like to
many
know
wounds.
whether Jason feels like the terrain on this board is like what's killing him.
honestly,
Or
it's hard
whether
for me
he
to tell. You want to just get a
acknowledges
judge?
Yeah, let's get a
His
judge. All right,
positioning
sorry.
could have been
No,
a
you're
little
good.
more optimal.
Every wound matters in my list, so
I'm curious,
I'm
'cause
never
Counselor!
gonna say no.
Again, he's going to struggle to find a shot
like
with
my
Bossk.
7th line of sight call. Sorry.
It's a stream game. It happens every time.
So another line of sight call for Bossk to see if he can see some.
We want to know
Magnets.
if Bossk, who's attacking, can see these Magna Guards.
Oh, there absolutely is a world where Op, Luke, and Ahsoka can be together in a list. I think I've seen it played.
For sure.
It's just
Yeah? Okay.
it's
So it
just
looks like
it's
it's
not
Assume just this guy.
Just this guy. So
Yeah.
you're capped
it's
at
not
one
the
wound.
secret sauce. You know, it's not like
Which is
Yoda, Anakin.
Kind of
where-
funny.
So you look
They're
at a hunter
synergizing
aim.
off
Where they
Yes.
synergize
Got
like
one for
crazy.
spotter.
Ahsoka and Luke don't have a huge
There
synergy.
is some.
So you have
there's some
just,
synergy where
2
Luke
then?
likes the dodges that she
2
hands
hands, yeah.
out, but that's
Okay.
about
Spotter and
that's
hunter.
about it.
Yeah. Ahsoka likes to play with Cassian
Suppressor.
better.
Surge crits.
Okay, it's heavy cover shot.
so that's
that doesn't
Ahsoka,
do much.
Cassie, and
First
K2 is
aim.
pretty good.
Okay.
Pretty good hero
And,
slate to start an
second
army
aim.
build with.
Okay.
So 2 after cover.
So cover, and then I'm going to dodge both.
All right, let's do suppression.
Wow, Bossk doing no damage at all because of these
Okay.
outmaneuver dodges.
That's everyone?
That's Everyone, yeah,
Push
that's
one
it.
wing through? Is that what just happened?
No, he
And this is a
got
scoring
dodged.
round,
I see
so
a
it's going
wound
to be
Oh,
yeah,
it's
that was from my
4-2.
earlier Guardian.
Gotcha.
All right, 4-2 for Tyler as we end turn 4 here, going into turn 5.
Magnus are going to hold on to dodges
Yep.
for retinue. Okay.
Bossk has been way out for these line of sight calls. No room to adjust. What do you mean by that?
Okay.
They gave Bossk the shot right there. I really think the reason there's so many line of sight calls is because there's so many different pieces of
What
smaller
to
terrain.
play?
So you're trying to sharpshoot in between multiple pieces.
I just want to note here that this game is currently 0 kill points to 0 kill points after
Think
5
I'm ready?
rounds.
Or after 4 rounds.
After 4 rounds, because neither side has managed to actually get rid of it.
The orders are going to Magna 1, Magna 2, and of course Dooku.
Right.
They each get a dodge from the command card.
So Dooku 3 being played.
And then
the,
we AI
card that
direct
lets you move
all the way
after
back
ranged
to the
attack.
T-Series, just leaving Ventress in my bag. And aggressive tactic surges.
All right. I'm going to use the holo projector on these Death Troopers.
Okay.
So for different reasons, there's zero kill points acquired so far. On Tyler's side, he hasn't lost anything because Jason
It is turn 5.
he hasn't lost anything because of his
You have
heals,
got
his
to come up
repairs,
to me
his
at some
guardian.
point.
He's just impossible to shoot through.
That's true.
The dodges, the outmaneuver. On Jason's side, he hasn't lost anything because he hasn't got shot.
Just a reliable one on.
Because Tyler's army doesn't shoot you.
Now, Tyler remarking there, you have got to come up to me at some point. He's absolutely right.
All right, so
Can I
what will you
read
open up
Dooku's
with?
card again? Sorry.
Say what?
Can I read Dooku's card for a sec?
Oh, yeah,
Elijah,
absolutely.
I believe that all of them got
I like to
dodged.
call it the get over here card.
All of the shots into those magnets got dodged, and they have outmaneuver.
Right.
We
Bossk
lightning and
hates
pull you
outmaneuver
right on in.
dodges.
Right. Great.
Yep.
So, unfortunately, the objective being intercept, I think he is going to run out of lost my train of thought. He's heals and repairs gone. He hasn't killed enough. And we talked about in the end, 2 force pushes from 2 force users.
Right.
It's just it's going to be near impossible.
Yeah, he has to get, because like how many units are on the middle right now? It's going to be almost his entire army on the middle.
No, Bossk does not have the Dioxis mines. He had maximum firepower and pulse scan. He's already played both
I'm
those
pretty sure
cards.
the walls are light cover. I mean, they're
them back
cloth. I
here.
wouldn't call them heavy cover personally.
So you're not going to do 2 attack
Yeah, I'm not
actions?
sure-
You're
I'm
gonna
not
move-
sure what they
To
call
move.
them.
Sorry.
It's a speed 1 move.
on
right?
bus card? No, it's a normal speed move.
Unfortunately, they block line of sight.
Is it?
I think
Oh, it's just a free move action.
if half
Sorry.
of the
When he
walls
throws
were a
the
little
grenade.
shorter.
I was totally
Right.
misremembered that card.
I
It's
think
my bad.
His
It's
one
the
pick.
grenade one.
There is
yeah,
quite a bit of
sorry.
line of sight blocking because of those canvas walls.
Right.
Oh, that makes all the sense in the world.
But you got to work with what you're playing on and find
Who you double
Into
tapping?
that.
find the best strategy.
I'm going to try to double tap Dooku.
That makes sense. You want him pinned down. I get that.
This is an unaimed 2 shots.
Yep.
Heavy
so first,
cover, suppressive. So just 2 suppression.
Okay, the next one.
All right, so Bossk is double shooting with no aims.
Just 1 after cover.
All right, what we're going to do with that dodge is we are going to guardian it onto these guys.
Okay.
And it's Pierce, right?
It's Pierce.
So, bing.
All right, so he
Where's
guard. So Bossk.
No.
What is this 2-pip called?
There's 2 more, yeah.
Reptilian
That's it for those guys.
Rampage.
Reptilian Rampage. So he just rampaged into Dooku.
Let's go with the
double
Medbot
shot?
squad that has the arc welder.
Probably mostly
Let's spend it.
force suppression, or hope he had some
off
miracle
that
like crit roll. But
We'll
so
do
Dooku
take
took
cover
force suppression,
onto
the
that Magna Guard.
Guardian, the 1 crit, took a wound.
And then we will do something.
So both Magnas are on one wound now. I
We'll
think.
just move on
Yes,
over
that's
to
correct.
here. We co-here our guys. Okay, that's going to be Orange Squad. I put down 2 tokens accidentally. There we go. All right, back to you, sir.
So, just talking about angles, if Jason was to have his entire army at the top of the map, so the only thing deployed up there was his Asajj. If he would have put his entire army at the top of the map, and I'm simplifying
from the
this,
bag
but
and see what I
bear
get.
with me. And his army was like where that bantha was, or to the right of the bantha, and shooting down. There's zero line of sight blocking for that.
The choices.
Right?
The choice is
So-
clear. Fate has decided it will be a core.
There is a lot of line of sight blocking, but it's not from
All right, I'll
every
go with
angle.
these shores back here.
He didn't work the flanks. Easier said than done when Asajj and
Absolutely.
Dooku are staring down your face.
Right, yeah.
Easier said than done.
When they're staring at you and like you have to figure out how you're going to get in there without losing too much. The problem is that now that it's gone this far, Jason has to win the point and then not lose anything.
They moved the B1 piano. They got it. No. Yeah, they did move it. It's right there. It's by the bantha
They're
now.
just going to move standby.
Oh, they moved it?
Yeah. He's been scooting along the map.
Let's still have no reason to move. Let's go these guys. Yeah, we're going to rally. Okay, we keep our suppression. That's fine. We'll take a dodge
Philolog,
action.
you said, is it the only play style to utilize Dooku? Are you talking about
And then we will
with
just
the naked Magna protectors? Is that the only way to utilize them?
No.
Yeah,
That's definitely not.
no idea.
I don't know
We're
if that's
just
what you're
going
asking.
to,
So the
stand by. No, we'll recover. That's
Dooku
the most,
double Magna
best
is
we
very
can do.
popular,
All right,
but the
recover.
Magnas
Get
had
the
heavy
suppression off.
weapons and no
I'm on the
Asajj. This is
bag.
before Asajj came out.
Right.
It is a special forces.
Dooku definitely likes the Magnus. He probably always at least has one squad of Magnus by him, but
Right.
not necessarily this version. Yeah, exactly, Cactus. Like even if he was able to eliminate 2 squads and run in, he'd still have a hard time winning.
Yep. Because he's whatever it is, he's -2 because of force push. Double force push.
They
is
haven't
so
recovered
good.
their heavy yet.
Cactus, you're 1,000,000% right. That's the play. He has to go. So that meter of like who's favored to win, that might start out as a 50-50, that might go up and down after deployment. It's far in Tyler's favor right now.
Yep.
And the out he has is to go hyper aggressive and hope those dice spike, and then
You can just speed
maybe
walk
you get
through
lucky
this.
and
You
you
cool with that?
roll 9 crits into Dooku in
That's
3
what we
attacks,
talked about.
and he blanks them all, and you can only guardian so many. Like
Right.
maybe.
But also, like, this whole situation was brought on by not moving it more aggressively earlier.
Yep. And so if you just tuned in, and I know I've mentioned it several times, but Jason
these
deployed
Madagards.
his army on the backside of Danger Close,
Let's
on the
just,
furthest point from the center as he could.
Actually,
the
sorry.
back edge,
No,
the
we're not going to
entire
go with those.
army.
We're going to go with the
He didn't utilize either flank. that
other
came to
Medbot
the board.
squad.
And so I think that positioning
They're
just
going
made it really
to
tough on him.
take cover onto some Magnus. And then
Yeah,
they're going to
Reptilian
dodge.
rampage into heavy with no aims always feels bad.
Core units.
Dooku at 4 suppression is like, not a big deal.
No, he'll just rally too.
Turn 5, he's going to rally 1. Even if he gets down to 1 action, that's fine. The game's, he's not fighting for the win this turn anyway.
No.
It'll be next turn. Matter of fact, if he gets 1 action, he might just recover.
Right, you could just sit there and recover.
Just sit there
his
and
stuff.
recover.
He's gonna bury or whatever anyway.
You feel
so.
pretty tanky with these Magnus on your left and your right.
These guys will move.
Give Dooku steady.
take a standby.
Steady.
Steady would be crazy.
I always just relentless in general or charge. I think charge would be the more
His
fair
T-Series
one.
is going to go. He's just going to
But he's already really good.
move right behind there.
But that would put him if he had charge, that would put him in absolute S tier
Yeah.
I
category.
think that keeps us in range 1 of
If he
that.
had any of the
Sure
very
does.
charge relentless,
Take a dodge.
because that's like his one weakness. So
Commander,
the Andy
Veers.
Garrison podcast, this is a while back. We did a segment on, we give every Force user one thing that they currently don't
So we
have.
give one to these guys, the Death
What would it
Troopers
be?
here.
Like Vader, we give jump. Like
give one
we
to
weren't
Inferno.
like we weren't giving new things, but like
And,
Vader's weakness is that he can't jump over things. This is before the climb rule,
Okay.
so it wasn't not as big a deal. If you give relentless, if you give that
Spotted
keyword
the
to
T-21, you got the standby.
Dooku, insanely good.
Oh, no
And
doubt.
for second action,
If you give jump to Op Vader, insanely, just amazingly good. Commander Luke, we ended up giving 3 keywords.
Yeah, really.
He needed it. He needed it at the time.
Yeah.
He's more playable now in the current meta and things.
Was one of those keywords for Commander Luke Sharpshooter?
Sharpshooter 2.
Sharpshooter 2 to make
Just
that
give him
pistol
Sharp
work?
2. Make that pistol work.
we'll go there.
Oh man, that's so good with Son of Skywalker.
Sharp 2, baby.
Sharp 2, Pierce 2, just, man.
Okay.
Just give it to him.
I gotta think now.
I mean,
You're
his
trying
whole
to set up a
shtick
trap.
is
I see it.
how he, you know, the whole taking down the Death Star.
It's a very good one.
Yeah.
It's
You
a
know?
very good trap.
What's the line from the movie about how he used to hunt?
Oh yeah,
womp
how
rats
I used
out
to
of his-
bullseye womp
bullseye
rats.
womp
Nothing's,
rats out of my
nothing's been
T16
worth
out of my
diving in on.
T16, and they're
Yeah.
not much bigger
If you had
than 2
11
meters.
acts, it'd be different. I would have to be aggressive, but you have 9.
Yeah.
You can only see
Yeah,
so much
sharpshooter
at me,
would
and I
work
had
with
2
saber
force
throw.
pushes.
Yeah, Sharpshooter would work with saber throw. That's right.
You have to take it to get a tie in victory points to come down to kill points. Huh. Let's go with this squad. We're just going to,
Yeah, I mean, Vader can jump, right?
dodge,
At least
and then we're
Operative
going
Vader should be able
to
to jump.
It was more of a. It was more
back
of a
over to this
float.
way.
It was more of a float down the
I
stairs.
don't care how he does it, but
I know.
he manipulates time and space.
That's
Dodge
true.
retreat.
And he
He could jump.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
I'll go with these Death Troopers back here.
Missing something?
I forget what we gave the other guys, but
Gonna move.
at the
And,
time, Operative Luke kind of stood on the top of the heap of Force users. So
Oh yeah.
basically, the whole thing was, what can we give every other
Take a
Force
shot
user
at
to bring
Dooku
them
in
on
heavy
par with
cover.
Operative?
Okay.
These are the guys who do have marksmen. I don't know if that is any better than Precise 2.
Makashi gives
Probably,
you deflect.
They
and
do have
melee?
their config,
No.
which they're going to expend.
I'll go ahead and tap field scanner to take a
Get outta
dodge,
here.
and I'll go ahead
The
and
score
tap.
is 4-2 for Tyler, the CIS army. That's
No, I
more
won't
on the
tap
center.
camouflage just
Is
yet.
up 2
Leave
points.
camouflage alone.
The score currently is
All right.
Tyler Pridgen
Two
with
dodges.
4 points and Jason with 2.
And heavy cover.
Death Troopers shooting at looks like some
So I'm going to use
Dooku.
the aim with Precise 2.
Nice.
So the full boat.
So heavy cover
Yeah,
takes
there's one
2.
more,
I
one more
dodge
today.
2.
There's 3 games each
All
day,
right.
Brayden.
3.
I tap protector
Good to see
to
you,
take
Brayden. Thanks for
2
tuning
of
in.
the crits to these guys.
So I think there's
And
3
then
every day. 3 Friday, 3
one of
Saturday,
these guys.
3
Exactly.
Sunday.
Actually, sorry.
Two of the crits.
So it's
two crits to this
6
guy,
rounds.
because they have
Cut
protector.
to top 8.
So tap and protector to take the 2 crits
And
from these guys,
Chat
and the
helped
1
us
hit
out
onto
earlier
these
in
guys.
the morning.
How do they take 2
It's going to
crits?
be 1-6.
They can Guardian
be
crits as hits
7.
when they tap
Excuse me.
protector.
No,
Okay.
6 4-1s.
Cool.
So we're gonna go to these
Yeah.
guys
6-5-1.
first. They're going the
6,
1 hit.
5, 1,
And then 1-4-2.
We block
that makes
it.
4-2.
Yep.
So
Then the
1-4-2
2
makes it.
onto these guys. They have a surge token.
I really like the one, even though it's only 1,
We take 1.
you can lose 2 games and you're still in it.
And Dooku takes the suppression, of course.
It's 2 suppression, so use the config.
No, it's
All right,
suppressive.
there's
6.
a big dice attack there.
So that was Death Troopers
Cool.
shooting at Dooku,
Seems like a good
Dooku
time to bust out the Dooku.
blocking a
He
bunch
used
of
both
stuff.
of these dodges.
He used both.
Let's rally.
He used 2 dodges and then Guardian Protector. Let's see
No
what his
wounds?
rallying 6. No.
We
wounds
rally
at
1
all.
off, which is all we needed.
Because
Because our next action is going to be to,
So he has 5 now?
yeah,
Okay.
we're going to recover.
Yeah, he's gonna
He just
Get
recovers
back
all
that
his
field
suppression.
scanner.
Yep, gets that field scanner back.
I'm losing
field
my
scanner's
damn
so
mind.
good. Yeah, Jason's like, I'm losing my mind.
I would
here.
be 2, to be fair.
Yep.
If Dooku would have panicked there.
Can't force any damage onto this list.
Well, if Dooku would have panicked, he would have removed 3 due to
All right,
new
yeah, we
panic
just
rules.
recovered.
Yeah.
That's it. That's
So he
him.
still would have been
He did
in
it.
a pretty good spot to take an action next time.
Yep.
Special
But
Forces,
still,
that's Inferno.
That, He had a hope and a prayer that Dooku would just sit there.
This is a great example of winning without fighting. This is literally what Tyler did. I think Tyler has shot 0 times.
He's made 0 attacks.
Yeah, he's made 0 attacks.
It would be really interesting if he wins this game without ever attacking. I don't know if I've ever seen a game of Legion like that.
I've never seen a game of Legion like that.
Actually, if I'm Tyler, even if there's a good attack, I don't take it. Just so I can try to beat the
move shoot.
Try to win without attacking.
Yeah, move shoot on Dooku.
That's check that one off the bucket list.
Let's see. So here's a move shoot on Dooku. Let's see if this gets anything.
Well, we'll go ahead and tap field scanner since we got it back for recovery.
Field scanner again.
Yeah.
Get a dodge.
So just one aim from spotter.
So Tyler has now utilized field scanner.
So heavy cover takes 2, and I'm looking at 3 so far. Unless you
Dooku,
mark
twice
them.
Well, we
this is a
it, so I'll make it 3 pierce 1.
Okay, 3 pierce 1. Okay.
Did he just pierce into
I'll spend a dodge.
Yeah.
Cancel 1, so 2. Pierce 1. We'll just roll on to Dooku. Okay.
Yep. Rolling it on to Dooku.
Oh, pierce 1 for
We block them both, and you take a wound. Deflect.
Deflect.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'll take it.
Tyler can now not. He can't claim he did 0 damage to his opponent because of deflect.
Yeah.
No, I'm just. I'm joking. I'm being silly.
Yeah.
He
the
does his
Vanguards.
first one.
You know what they're
deflect.
going to do? They're going to dodge recover to get back Protector. I guess.
Ewok list at the tourney. Yeah, there's one that we know of. I think it's just one. And as Daniel said, it's a newer player. So I think they lost round 1.
And take a standby.
I think all I have left is Ventress.
Handily, so.
And she's just gonna sit tight.
I don't suspect.
It is round 6, right?
I got Iden creeping over there.
I'll put a dodge on Ventress then, so she's just gonna dodge standby or whatever.
I don't know. I think focusing Dooku is fine. You got to, at the point he was at, like you got to hope to get lucky.
Yeah.
And just roll a bunch of crits and Dooku roll a bunch of blanks. Then you have a chance.
But even then, you have Protector Guardian, so.
Yeah. But you can only protect her so many times. Of course, if they, Yeah, still not an attack crew guard. True.
You've never had a noob line up in the opposite corner for breakthrough with not enough activations.
It's got to go this way then.
I've never had that happen to me, actually.
So
I can't recall a game where that happened.
Okay, just behind the wall. Okay.
I'm sure somebody's won Sabotage as blue player with never killing a unit, back with the old rules. And just tapping and hiding. I'm sure it's happened. Because somebody didn't understand the tiebreakers.
Final round. To make something. Oh
no.
That slipped right on my fingers. Okay. Messing with the game state. That's what I do. Apparently.
What Jason's been able to do this last turn has been semi-effective. Like but he really wanted to try to do that from turn 1, turn 2, and he really wasn't able to do it until about turn 4, turn 5. Yeah, he's been recovering field scanner. He's got 4 field scanner dodges off.
Okay.
I'll make this.
All right.
Yay.
Dooku gets the order. BAI direct to the core, chain all the way down, all the way to this Manda Guard here. Gets some aggressive tactic surges on out. And this is the last round.
Turn 6. And it has been a bizarre game to say the least. I guess bizarre might be the wrong word. More like extremely defensive. Because Tyler's list is all about stacking defenses and making it really tough to kill his stuff. And medicating himself back to full health constantly, protect your Guardian on Dooku.
Inferno is in range to
outmaneuver dodges, being spammed onto his Magna Guard to make them even less vulnerable to damage.
All right, I will go with.
I don't think Jason's done anything wrong other than
I guess blue squad doesn't have to be very
I think he
far in
deployed too
scoring, so they're going to
Deployed
move
too
up.
conservatively,
but
exactly.
Being a
after
leader in
deployment,
scoring range.
he's made the best decisions he can make.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he's. I think he just made one mistake in turn 0, and that was deploying conservatively.
I don't think he necessarily
Okay.
made a big
And
mistake
blue leader
with his battle
will
deck
go
bans
ahead
and
and
selections.
take cover
I think he did fine.
onto
Yeah, I think he did. He
Tactical
played that
strike
correctly.
versus
Dooku.
Dooku's
Yeah,
one.
attack strike.
All right, that's
So
it.
it's
Tactical
gonna-
strike makes sense because now you can
Take
double
cover and
move,
move.
shoot, and touch the
scoring.
center.
Right. You basically give everybody steady. So
Yep.
this game much faster than our previous games. We're making it with plenty of time to spare. Actually.
So turn 6,
Let's go with the mortar.
I guess all the
Roll
B1s
standby.
should be in range to
Okay.
double move and score. Yeah, easily.
Yeah.
So he can score whatever he needs to. Yeah, he played the Dooku 1 Cactus.
A few games coming in from elsewhere in the tournament. Looks like Steve Dodd won his game. He's currently 1-1. Evan
Let's go to the
Bullrich.
bags.
Good point, Ricardo. If one army never
Adventurous.
attacks, the
We're
game
gonna
goes pretty
improv
quick.
orders. Pull literally anything else. The commander. Commander will. He's already in scoring range, so he's just going to dodge, recover, get back improv. Back to you.
Richard Lavery winning his game now with 2-0. 2-0. Mike Cirillo 2-0 as well.
Yeah, those of you that missed it, we said the chat, most of us agreed that Grievous is the worst unit in CIS right now. And Evan,
That's
as David just
Veers.
said, Evan won another game against Rebels.
Yep.
He beat my friend Adam Slaber.
Yep.
And
He might
so
be the first
Grievous
sacrificial
triple staffs
lamb.
is 2-0.
Grievous triple staffs 2-0. Yep.
To the slaughter
Evan,
with him.
Evan is very
Nice
good at
knowing you,
taking
brother.
like less
post up
popular
here.
lists and doing well with them.
And there's something to that of.
All right, well, you gave me something I have to.
If I'm well versed in these
do
units that are
something
maybe
with.
like not top tier meta, but you're not,
But I
you
don't
don't
have to
know
do
what they're
something
doing, you're
yet.
not used to playing
Yeah,
them, can be an advantage you,
So that's
you leverage.
important.
Staffs are tough to play.
So this is funny.
All right, I already know what's in this.
He double
It's just
moves
two
in with
tokens. I have
Veers
improv
to
left,
bait-
so I'm just kind of
bait the
decide.
Force
We
user.
said this was difficult, but I have
Veers is just-
unhindered, right?
Blood in the wind right now.
I think you just,
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with these Magnas. I have 2 tokens, so I know I'll pull them with improv. Get the
Do
Magnas.
you have 2 improvs?
I
Did you use-
recovered.
Oh, you recovered. I'm sorry.
I recovered,
Yeah, my bad.
yeah.
My bad.
I'm just gonna charge.
No worries.
Charge,
We're going to go out. And we
Charge Veers.
want to
here.
see if we can get in scoring range while we go in here. And it looks like more than enough.
Yep.
So we'll just get into the back of Veers.
If it kills, great. If it doesn't kill, whatever.
And then we'll go ahead and charge because I
It's a
don't think I'm going to
win-win.
one-shot him.
Because if it
I
doesn't
swear
kill,
to
he's
God,
stuck
if I
in
do,
melee.
I'm going to be so
If
mad.
it kills, he gets
he
points.
So here we go.
just says he doesn't want to kill him.
Yeah.
This is the first,
The
I think,
problem
attack
is,
dice
or
that's
else the
gotten the roll.
problem, he's not gonna,
Congratulations.
the way he
Entire
put those
game.
minis
Sorry.
around Veers in that tent,
We won't kill him. It's
he
going
won't
to
be
be
able
4.
to charge in with the other Magnus.
Non-surging red saves. Takes a wound.
Veers
pretty
is a
good.
beast.
Yeah, beasting that save roll.
All right.
Veers takes 1. So Veers will be on the point, at least
So-
until he gets force pushed off.
Do you think thematically, did Veers just like dip, dodge, and dive like all these Magna attacks? Or was it more of he just got beat over the backside and just like, I'm tougher than what you think?
Veers is more of a dip, dodge, duck, and dive type.
Okay, all right, that's fair.
I
So
don't think-
a good smack on the back, on his back, he would have went down to a knee.
I think
is
so,
what you're
yeah.
saying.
I don't think he's
He's just
These
not
are
tough
the-
enough.
I don't think he's very tough.
These
Yeah.
aren't
Fair
the
enough.
It
best
doesn't
right?
strike
Yeah,
me
you've
as
been
very,
shooting at them
as
a
very
lot.
Those
tough.
4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Technically, there's 5 with the repair bot.
Oh, there's 5. Okay, got it.
Yep, we said the same thing, Cactus, that the other board edge with the tents. But also, you don't know what objective you're playing at that point.
Got Bossk. All right.
Is he going to move, or move, shoot is the question.
Just gonna bring him in and see what happens.
He's gotta.
Are we
has
still
to do it.
live?
Yeah, my
Oh, okay.
YouTube console's acting up.
Yeah, we're still good, they said.
Okay, cool.
Any cool
Oh,
saying that that's
man.
at range 1?
That looks to be it. Yep.
That's
I'm
good.
still
Okay,
going to
so
be able to charge you either
let's
way.
do some
Yeah,
math
for
here.
sure. He's gonna try to regenerate,
Empire has 9
The one
activations.
which I forgot to do.
So
yeah.
gonna be
theoretically,
important.
they'll be moving 8X into the middle.
Right.
He keeps it.
CIS has 8 activations.
We'll go with these Manda
In
Guards.
theory, they should be
Let's,
bringing 7X into the middle.
Charging the boss, staying in the scoring range.
And so it's 8 to 7,
See, I
advantage
wanna charge
Jason.
in, like,
but 2 force
That
pushes
side had more than enough
on
space.
Tyler's side. Theoretically would be the
Let's do
difference maker. So
Keep these Manda Guards safe. I know you love to shoot them.
for the reason of the 2 force pushes, I think we all like
6
Tyler's
black
chances.
attack dice. Coming in the boss. It's going to be 4.
Okay, he does have 2 independent surges,
Right?
which he'll use and
He'll take just 2.
Take 2. So I'm
So
gonna
boss takes 2 from this Magna Charge. The B1 pianist. So if
Purely decorative.
oh, I was gonna make a joke. If there's a
2 so
tie,
far.
then it is give him the tiebreaker edge. No, but no, it's just there for looks, just for funsies, as Tyler said. That was his first request. He said, before we talk about terrain and everything else, can I put my B1 piano out on the field? Just for funsies?
So you have
And Jason obliged.
4 B1 units back here, or 3? 3 plus Asajj and Dooku.
We're tied for the
All right,
center
so
point.
we
if
do have
nothing
tack
dies.
strike.
Yeah.
Okay, so the tack strike, he has Death Troopers. These tack strikes could wipe a couple B1 squads and give them the numbers. Like, I think mathematically there's still a chance there with the tack strike
All
attacks
right, now I'll pull from the bag.
that he could have the numbers.
Right. And now Dooku's out of Guardian range because the Magnus jumped forward.
I think the
with the
chances of Dooku
Stormtroopers.
dying, like Dooku has an order, so if Dooku ends up taking too many hits, he's going to dive into melee with something.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I think he can dive in on Bossk potentially. He has burst of speed.
He'll just
On
double
into
move and
scoring.
grab someone with force
All right.
push.
Yeah, with burst of speed, and force push. And he'll get to attack as well. He's relentless.
I guess you can still push me out.
Those 2 pushes are going to be unavoidable, I think.
And so
Tyler's saying 2 pushes unavoidable, basically.
I won't base, but I will back
That's
to
fair.
Veers with
And-
these guys.
I just hope that for
Back
Tyler's
to
sake,
General.
Yeah.
he doesn't just assume that he's going
I
to have
think
to
the
double
other one
move.
is
He forgets about
Inferno,
tack
but it just
strike
hasn't
and doesn't
stayed
realize,
with him.
hey, there's going to be 16 dice coming away that I didn't
Right.
anticipate. I say 16. What is it? 2 Death Troopers.
2 Death Troopers is like 7
All right,
each.
so you out activate me
Iden.
Iden is 2.
by 1.
So, yeah,
I'm going to
16.
spin my
16.
pass.
Okay. And does he not have?
Yep.
Oh, and Inferno. Might be 20 dice.
Magnus are unhindered.
Yeah, Magnus are unhindered.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if they classified those little sandbag things as difficult, the little mud walls, but probably. But barricades.
I can
Official
move through
barricades are
melee
definitely
to get into
difficult to
melee.
By rule.
No.
You can cohere through melees, but the unit
Right,
leader
right,
can't
right.
move through to engage unless you have jump or something. So with each additional melee, we get a new roadblock for you.
Yeah.
And this is where, with Jason just coming up to the edge of the range band for scoring,
I guess
he could block himself out.
Well, that's a good point. Kruger says DTs can throw a lot more than 16 at range 2.
So
But they haven't turned
suppose I
their
will go
configuration to the blast configuration.
Inferno.
That we know of. I don't think they have.
Blast configuration is so good.
So the tack strike is the
They will
the
do
game winning
the
play
tack
here.
strike thing.
Okay.
And I think you just
steady.
go for the B1. You go for whatever you can. I don't think you go for Dooku,
Yeah.
because Dooku's just going to protect himself when he needs to.
You just got to kill something.
You can move. Troopers can move through melee, correct?
Yeah.
I think he was more talking about how they can't. they could get blocked off if there's too many bodies. Just period. Yeah, they're going to be ones.
Is that over the base?
I believe that's attack striking Inferno right there.
These?
Yeah.
So it looks like you can see probably everything, except for maybe the unit leader.
Is this what we're showing?
Yeah, this is what we're
Let's
showing.
see.
Right
Okay.
I think I can, but why don't you take a look?
Yeah, you can see that.
Right.
It's intercept, actually.
What? It's intercept?
So I think
So
whatever
I got
B1
two,
squad gets
two
mowed
tech
down
planes.
to like
They
a
shoot
one
at
or two
that
minis,
five-man guy, squad
you
back
activate
there.
him, you run to the back.
Yep, you just
Heavy
rotate.
cover.
That's the one you rotate.
Cover, 4 black, 2 red.
So this is Inferno attack
Search it
striking
with 2 marksman aims.
into B1s.
I think we misunderstood what they were saying about moving through melee, guys. I don't think they were
Well,
saying you
I
can't
will
move through. I could be wrong.
reroll these 2 with 1 aim.
Okay.
Sorry, that was a crit that got knocked.
I saw that. Yeah,
Okay.
I saw it.
Yeah, that was a crit that got
All right, so all of them?
And I guess I'll just make use the other aim for 4 crits. So
4 crits?
yeah.
All right,
4 quits.
so they'll
B1s.
survive the attack, especially when I block one.
He blocks one, takes 3. Oh wait, that was the squad of 4.
So 3 gone. Just a man in his med bot.
No, okay, no,
Paradroid.
okay.
There was
I
a
was
squad
thinking
of
he
5
lived
there.
by 1. I was thinking
Yeah.
he lived by 1. I was like, oh wow, that block was clutch.
So we're going to go into a Malibor Paints
Turn
paint over
6.
because
This is turn 6.
It's turn 6, and we have an activation on the verge of death.
It took 6 turns to get one on
6
Go with that
turns to
squad.
get one
Let's rally.
to get here, but we are here.
We rally it off.
Oh, sorry.
And here, these 2 guys here. No, they're coming forward.
We're going to move. We're going to move again to be into scoring range. Ideally, also.
So
maybe
visit
keep a man
Malibor
hidden a
Paints
little bit.
at Malibor_Paints on Instagram, and if you
Just a
need your
little bit.
army painted or
Okay.
hero painted,
That's it. Double move.
you can reach out for commissions or limited commission spots available. Malibor Paints, proud sponsor of Yavin Base.
You're right. The T series is committed to the back. Good point. Good point. I didn't realize how far back that T series was. Wow. So that tent may be enough. Because now for him to get a shot on those, he's also not scoring with his own unit.
We go with Iden.
So those B1s may be good enough in that position.
She's going to do the tack strike thing. 1 speed, 1 move there. The tactical.
And she's going to try to come around and eliminate some points.
So Iden most likely is going to kill these 2
She'll shoot at those
B1s.
2 guys with 2 aims.
Do you have sharpshooter?
Don't have
Okay,
sharpshooter.
so still heavy cover.
It is heavy cover.
It's heavy down to light,
Yeah.
but she has sharp 1.
She has
So
sharp
2
1.
aims.
Does she not?
I don't remember.
Am I crazy?
Maybe.
Maybe I'm crazy.
I'll get that later.
Oh no, she doesn't have sharp 1.
Yeah,
Yeah, because marksman.
because marksman, yeah. So she needs a natural crit here. Doesn't
Make
find
it
it.
2 pierce 1.
2 pierces 1.
Do you
She
two,
surges to
two
No,
hits?
because she has 2
2
aims.
hits, and then she marks
So
it in
her
both
rolling 2
aims.
hits
Let's
was key.
force barrier away one of those
So
crits.
marksman,
So
he
pierce
marksman
one,
each hit.
still there. Oh, shit. He's flying, though.
Force barrier save.
all
the
right.
Force barrier saving the day right there.
You know what I think would be an
Still
interesting
alive,
rule change
boys.
is if your commander is panicked, you
are we
can no
gonna do?
longer use his value.
Is the next question.
That would be crazy too.
Yeah,
I like that change though.
it would make the suppression game more interesting.
It would. Like if your commander is getting shot too much.
Anytime your commander is past his at his panic value, he
Yeah.
cannot use his courage.
right,
Right,
if,
I think it's
if
time
he
to go with
panics,
Dooku.
then like everything else around him
Got
panics.
burst
Or
of
maybe
speed.
that's the case. Maybe he has to panic on his activation.
Yeah.
Now you can't
now
use
you
it.
can't use his courage value. The timing would have
The
to be
unit leader
very
in the
specific.
squad is going to be the guy with the hand.
Yeah,
Blonde-haired
that's
guy.
probably the more
Blonde-haired
fair
guy.
way of doing it on the
Okay.
activation. But
Yeah.
that could, like, into the game, when objectives are on the board, you panic a commander, you've now panicked more units than what you thought.
Exactly.
We will definitely burst the speed, and I've definitely got more than enough range
Yep.
to just double move right into Inferno.
Yep.
So we'll do just that, base them, and then we will lightning something and saber them.
Lovely.
Fear, surprise, and intimidation.
So we're going to saber them first, and then I'll decide what my lightning target's going to be.
First the Saber into
Okay.
Inferno.
Here we go. It's going to be all 5.
Woof.
This is on Inferno?
5
This
Pierce
is on
2.
Inferno.
All right. So it's Pierce 3?
Here's 2.
Pierce 2, okay.
2, 'cause
And they
it's
take
Dooku.
2 suppression from the
So they
attack.
can't
Not that
die.
it really matters.
All right, so they have 1 reliable token,
So
which they'll use.
take 3 wounds.
Yep.
Wasn't
So
expecting to kill them.
They will kill the generic,
So
and this guy gets 2
the
suppression.
winning the game without ever attacking.
2 suppression,
just
yeah.
went out the window.
Just went out the window, yeah.
Then what we're going to
He's-
do is we have Force Push.
He almost won the game without attacking.
This is the
Very
easiest thing to do. Your
Yeah.
unit leader is this guy.
Yeah.
He definitely
Just
very
make a
well
little
may win the
roadblock
game
for you.
with 0 kill points.
So we'll
very
Force push him just so
That's
he's just
possible.
out of scoring range.
Okay.
Neither
And
side
then
has
let's
any
just go
kill
ahead
points
and
right
put his minis like so.
Roger.
Roger, Roger.
So he's
Let's try to
pushed
be a
the
pain.
shores just out of scoring, but left them in the open.
So that should get him
So
out of
now
scoring range.
now
and
Asajj
that, and then we have the lightning
No,
attack.
Asajj isn't going to want to
The
die.
lightning attack will go into
He's
this no
also
cover.
using the shores to body block the radius of the
range 2 of me.
intercept point. So he's preventing other things from walking
Those
into
guys, those
range
guys.
as easily as they could have otherwise.
Absolutely.
If they can only get 1 move, that'd be pretty
When
good.
did he attack
Well, lightning
with
these
the-
guys, they'll take 3
duh,
suppression.
Kruger,
2
you're
from
right. He
command
already
card,
attacked
1
with the
from that being a
Magnus.
ranged attack.
He already attacked with the Magnus.
So it's going to
Tony.
be 5 into them.
So every time I play against Malivore on the real table a lot.
It's
Every
going to be
time
3.
we lose a
Here's
generic
1
trooper or something, we say like, no, Jeff,
Oh, okay.
no,
with the
Steve.
medbot.
That's
They
funny.
take
so
2,
take 2 guys.
and you take 3 suppression.
No, he's like that was the lightning right there.
And the thing about the lightning is 3 suppression is big.
That's huge, yeah. And yeah, he was doing it out of order, but yeah, that's fine to do it out of order. It doesn't change anything.
What's the order?
Oh, he's supposed to do the lightning right away,
Try to go with those guys.
but
and
he
try to rally.
did the
Oh, he
saber
would have had the
swing.
lightning
One
pull them
action.
Saber
in.
swing, then lightning, then push.
That's
But he
pretty
did it out of
important.
order, but that's okay.
He announced it in the correct order, and then
Right, and then did it out of order, which is it's not a big deal. It would be the same outcome regardless.
Let me just take 1 second here.
No worries.
So they do have time left. We're not even at the end of regulation. There's about 10 minutes left in regulation, and then we're going to have a hard dice timer after that, which is another 15 minutes. And they're about halfway through the 6th turn, so he has time to think about his
6
next
turns
move.
of dodging has come down to this very moment.
6 turns of dodging, yes.
If Tyler ends up doing very well and winning this tournament or coming top 4, like that's the quote right there.
Yeah,
That's the quote.
6 turns of dodging
6 turns of dodging
has led to this moment.
has led to this moment.
Yeah,
Tyler Pridgen, Nova Open,
Nova Open.
2023.
Yep. He'll be going in my knowledge base
Really what they can
as a
do. I mean,
notable
they can
player.
move, they won't be in range. I don't think they can shoot anything. So they will take a standby.
Standby.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
That makes sense.
Standby.
And these guys both have steady this turn.
pardon me?
They both have
yeah, these
steady.
guys both have steady.
So trying to get maybe try to get
Which ones do I have
get his
to
hooks
worry
into
about?
Asajj here. Once you burst the speed.
I don't know. It's gonna be
I don't
close.
know. I think he's desperate
You'll have
at this
to-
point.
I think I might just
He
be
needed
out,
that B1
but,
squad to die.
Hard to say. I'm not going to measure too much. I'll bump things.
He really needed to kill like 2 B1 squads with this tactical strike.
Yeah.
But Tyler did a good job of putting all those minis along that arc. And so not necessarily to this game, but that's another point or mistake I often see made is people play to this range of, okay, I can just barely move into score next
last
round, that's good
activation.
enough. But you're not giving yourself much wiggle room.
Right.
Moving a little bit further up to where not only can you move into score, but I can move into score on the left side, on the right side. I can get all the way to the center so you can't force push me out. sometimes it's worth taking that little extra risk
round.
and pushing a little more forward, so you're not pigeonholed into.
Let's go
I
ahead
can move into
on
that spot
with these,
barely, and that's my only option. Because
B1's
then
right
your opponent
here.
can block
It's a
you
pretty
off.
big squad. Back to here. Being scoring.
Oh, Panzer Ninja, I'm pretty sure you have to do the attacks back to back because it's the same
To have line of
step.
sight and range to trigger that standby.
Because I think the free force push is separate, but I could be
okay.
wrong. I think you have. I think
Come
you're
out here,
required to
let's,
form your
take a
attack pool
shot
right
at,
away, but I could be misreading the rules.
I don't know at this point. I mean, they're there. Might do a wound, so let's take
Oh,
a
you
shot
know what?
into the,
Now that Panzer says
the
that.
Death Troopers.
I think
He
this
double
is
moved into melee.
Veers' wound here.
Attacked.
Say what?
I think this is Veers' wound.
Okay, that's
They
the
don't-
that's
they
the
shouldn't
out of
have
order
them.
step
Yeah,
is the
they-
force
they're
push.
one-
You
yeah.
force push
Boss
before
wounds,
the
I
light.
like.
Before the
I
light,
think you
yeah.
just let
Clearly
them
that
know.
was out of order.
All right, into
It's
the
not
Death.
necessarily the melee
Because we
versus the
can.
range.
We roll 2 crits.
Wow.
So 2 crits on B1s into Death Troopers, and the deaths.
Well, that's
Oh,
important.
wow.
That's important. It's 2 less
B1s.
dice I got to deal with.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Death Troopers rolling 0 against B1 shots. Jason laughing a little bit at his fate there.
Yeah, based on the first 2
All
streams,
right.
players named Tyler are
Or
OP.
OP.
That is true. Because
I don't have anything in the bag, so I just got those two.
although Jason has
And
lost
you
a
just
lot
have
of
the
units
B1 and Asajj?
or minis, models,
These B1s have all gone.
Yeah.
It's just
Tyler's
Asajj
been
and
in
Ventress.
solid control of
That's
this game.
it.
That's it.
That's all I got.
Just from a positioning standpoint and from a
Well.
force user standpoint. So, yeah, the Tylers have been pretty OP today. I don't think there's a third
Okay.
Tyler.
Well, these guys are
gonna
probably going
double
to be
check.
toast.
If there's a
We do have
third
to
Tyler,
rally.
we'll just get him on.
If there's a third
Too.
Tyler, we definitely go for a Tyler day,
We'll
right?
rally.
Wait, maybe this way is this way.
Maybe so.
I'm going to try to do the steady thing. I don't know if they're short. We'll see.
No, just 2.
I'll hold the thing up for
2
you,
Tylers.
so you have that.
It's like a geometry problem.
You know what? I feel like that's every game I have with Force users. It looks like,
I think. So how do you want to do this? You want me to move this T21 out?
yeah, that might change it though,
Okay.
because you can't overlap him, but you can move through him. You want me to move his
Scoot
gun?
in. Yeah, maybe just turn his gun. I guess I can get as close to them as this, but I'll obviously be short, so like right there.
That's in.
Okay.
Yep, you got it. All right.
So he was able to move the Death Troopers
So that's
into
tacticals.
the range 1 of the middle.
Panzer, you're absolutely right. I think you can
and
you can attack. You can do your range attack first or your melee first. Because it's Arsenal 2. It's technically 1 attack.
man,
It's just which pool are you rolling first? Yeah,
so I'm going to split fire.
we misspoke on that one initially.
The heavy is going to fire at this one guy, and then I'm going to fire the range 2 gun, which is
Into the full squad?
into the full squad.
Okay.
Wow, interesting
So I'll do the
choice
heavy
there.
first. They have 2 aims into the one guy.
You gotta go for the
gotta
bold
go for
moves. Oh,
Okay, so heavy cover takes 2.
Yep.
so
rolling 1.
1 into the B1.
Rolling 1.
He tripled up on
He
those.
tripled up.
We blanket.
Oh, there it is. Okay, he killed something.
We expected that. That's the first death.
First death of the entire match.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then they're going to do their range 2, which is 2 white for each, into the 7-man squad with 2 aims.
Heavy cover.
Heavy cover.
So, heavy cover.
Oh man,
So
losing these
first
2
aim,
guys is
first
huge
aim 2
now.
doesn't really matter. Second aim. So just 1 after cover.
Okay, roll it. We block it.
He would have had 4 more whites on that
Yeah, he would
attack.
have had 4 more whites on that attack
Okay.
if he hadn't blanked that shot earlier.
All right, I just have Ventress, and that's it.
Good
So
point,
here she
Joe.
comes. We got burst speed.
Yeah.
Who am I going to try to kill is the question.
I don't know. In my
I
mind, he's
think
not doing it at the same
Inferno
time.
might be
he's doing
the best thing I
some
can try to
melee.
kill. So
choreography,
gonna
just
move
slicing and
into
dicing.
Inferno, and then we'll force push
after they
these
drop,
guys
he's
outside
lifting
the
up his
scoring
hand
range.
and he's lightning.
Yeah.
Like that's how I envision it.
So let's see if we can kill Inferno.
You want to attack first or your force push?
So I guess in
Go
my
ahead.
mind,
And, well,
the lightning
the Relentless
comes
would be
second,
first, but basically just make a speed one back.
thematically, for me.
Because all you have is these guys.
Yeah.
I guess I could make it back there and make it difficult for you to get through, but you'll get through, so it doesn't matter.
So
All right,
Asajj double move
into
into
Inferno.
and swing.
You have 8 black,
8
1
black.
dodge.
This could be a dead unit for Tyler.
Let's see if we can at least get 3 wounds through.
Or
Needs 3 wounds on Inferno.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I think we can.
That's solid.
Let's see.
Doesn't surge.
they're not dead though.
It's going to be 5 pierce 2. We'll
Oh, they're
save our
dead.
dodge
I mean,
just
they,
in case,
they
but yeah, 5
possibly
pierce
could
2.
full boat.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. They could boat it.
Because that's only Pierce 2.
They don't have a surge token.
Forthcoming.
Then
All right.
They're dead.
And we killed Inferno.
So it kills Inferno, force pushes the Death Troopers
Means
outside
we're
of
out in the
intercept.
open,
Now
but
the
at
game's
least
just over.
Dooku
I
and
think
Ventress
the
both
game might just
have
be over.
access to a dodge.
Mathematically, there's not any way he can win that.
I don't think he can.
Dooku's tokens.
Because even if he ties, he's now down Inferno squad. He's down
got
Inferno
2
squad
in.
to a B1.
Yep.
I think this is game, man.
This game, can I just take a steady shot to those guys?
Please do. Go ahead.
Yeah, and Jason admits it's game. Well, that was a wild one. We are coming up on the end
That
here,
was
but-
a slow
I
burn
think
of
there's
a
probably
game.
going to be, what
That
would
was,
you guess, 20 to 30 minutes before the start of the
8
next
Fs.
round?
Yeah, about 20 minutes or so. But I gotta say, we're not ending stream just yet. We're gonna watch the end of this game. But
Yeah.
the guys,
Oh, God.
that was a slow burn, kind of crazy. It was
What's
really
he
cool
playing?
from the CIS player, just the way that all the defenses interacted with each other. Very frustrating, of course, for his opponent, because it's like you're not able to do damage,
a good list.
essentially. Just stacking all the defenses and then force pushing.
Send
down
it.
there.
Those guys.
Heavy cover. Come on.
Heavy cover 2 aims. Where's that roll earlier? Precise 2, first aim.
Full send
Second
from
aim.
Death Troopers, tack striking.
How many am I rolling?
You are rolling 6, so they'll live. It doesn't really matter.
It doesn't
6,
matter.
but they'll live.
Okay. But
It
just for the
doesn't matter.
satisfaction of the last roll. Yeah, they still left on the commander. All right.
Oh wow, he's one
That was a
shy.
great
One
game.
shy
That
of
was the
killing
most
another B1.
reserved I've ever had to be in a game.
It was probably
So
super
CIS
good,
takes
but
it down.
I get shredded if I missed.
Players
If
shake
you
on
moved
it.
in, I would have just started hacking and slashing for more turns. So you would have less.
I was losing my mind shifting back and forth. I probably should have, after Asajj moved, maybe just tried to use the fire lane. I don't know.
Empire unfortunately
So
going down in defeat.
Jason just said, I don't know if you guys heard.
Yeah.
him
I mean,
stream,
Dooku
but
and Ventress
he
just
said
sitting
after
there ready to
Asajj
go.
moved back, he should have just came
Who
up
wants to
and
run into
found
that?
other firing lanes.
I just kept
like, right off
blocking
the
all
bat.
your
Yeah,
attempts
so he
to
recognized his mistake there.
Offense on my part. I couldn't get anything through. Maybe I should have. I don't know.
That is
I mean,
your
I had
end
quite
state.
the.
I'm gonna go ahead and mute the player real
yes.
quick.
I had quite the castle.
Oh, man.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. CIS takes it down. Tyler Pridgen, your winner today in the second game of the Nova Open. We're going to be back in just a few minutes here. Well, not a few minutes, but more like 20. That's more than a few.
What lists, before we sign off, chat, what lists, if you're looking at Game Uplink, are you like really excited to see on
Yeah, if you
stream?
guys have suggestions for what we should put on next, feel free to spam that in the chat. We're going to take a little break. Thank you, of course, Joe Hicks, my co-caster, coming
Thank
out
you,
here.
David. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely, and making this a really fun stream. Thanks to the players. Thank you to Robert, who is our head judge. Tyler's OP. Definitely, we've had 2 Tylers on the stream, and both have won their games. If you guys are enjoying this content, make sure to visit patreon.com/YavinBase. Take a look at the offerings there. We're working on a new $25 tier. It's going to be great, but you can support for as little as $5. Thank you so much for your support. If you do decide to become a patron, I think we are going to try to find a Rebel list for the next match. Hopefully there's a Rebel player that's done well. There is an Anakin Rex out there that I've seen. But guys, thanks so much for joining us. I appreciate it so much, everybody coming out to watch. We had about 150 people watching this game. We're going to make it more as time goes on. We got 3 days of Nova Open for you guys coming up here. So it's today, tomorrow, and Sunday. that we're going to be casting, and Sunday will be a top 8. So everyone has a chance to make it through. Right now, there's going to be one undefeated, 6 4-1s and 6 5-1s, excuse me, and 1 4-2 making it through. So we're going to get you guys as much good games as we can, along with me and my co-caster Joe. Thanks so much, guys, for watching. We're going to go on a little break. Thank you for watching once again. We'll see you in just a little while.